grass seed of the Atlanta Braves is here to help you grow a lawn you can be proud of. With over 80 years of experience rooted right here in Braves country, Pennington knows what it takes to achieve big league results right at home. So whether you're entertaining or unwinding, you can trust Pennington Grass Seed, available at the Home Depot.
When life throws you a curveball, whether it's water, fire, or mold damage to your home or business, you need a winning team. You need ServPro. ServPro's licensed, certified, and highly trained team of experts are here to help, offering fast, reliable, professional restoration services 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. As a proud partner of the Atlanta Braves and Braves country, our teams are committed to performing at a championship level. When disaster strikes, call ServPro and make it like it never even happened.
Hurry up and get your Braves tickets for the 2025 season. With great matchups and multiple seating options and packages available, there's something every fan will love. Visit Braves.com/tickets today.
Nothing is quite as American as supporting the home team. At Quikrete, it's what we've been doing for over 80 years, making products that give homeowners and contractors the confidence to quickly and easily knock out their to-do list. So, whether you need a set a fence post, make a repair, or replace your patio, you can count on the yellow bag of Quikrete concrete mix to help you get the job done right. Pick up the Quikrete yellow bag at your favorite home improvement center. Quikrete, it's what America's made of.
When you need a lawyer after an auto accident, don't just choose any legal team. Make the right call with Ken Nugent. Ken is based in Georgia. Other big-name legal teams aren't even from this area. Strike one. Ken gets you your money quick, while other legal teams waste your time. Strike two. Ken and his team are with you from start to finish. Other legal teams pass you off to a secondary team. Strike three. 3 strikes. Those other legal teams are out. One call to Ken. That's all you need. 404-CALL-KEN.
One call, that's all.
Braves fans, everyone's first pick for ice cold refreshment is back at McDonald's. The Braves Frozen Fanta, a winning blend of Frozen Fanta Blue Raspberry and Frozen Fanta Wild Cherry. It's the MVP of flavor. And right now you can get a medium for only $1.99. That's what I call knocking your cravings out of the park for a grand slam of a deal. There are drinks, then there are drinks from McDonald's.
Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Coca-Cola and Fanta are registered trademarks of the Coca-Cola Company.
The same station you go to during the baseball season is the same one you need during football season. Join me, Chris Domino, and Nick Cellini every weekday from 10 to 2 at 680 The Fan or The Fan app.
Your 2025 Atlanta Braves are still grinding out the wins and making memorable moments for fans all across Braves country.
Swung on, slice the other way. That's going to get down for a base hit. 2-run. Single to left.
Be here for every huge play and every comeback win as the Braves keep chopping through the 2025 season.
Baldwin sends one soaring high in the air to deep right field. Got a shot, and that is out of here.
Atlanta Braves baseball on the Braves Radio Network is brought to you by the original Atlanta Braves grounds crew. Serve Pro. When disaster strikes, call Serve Pro to make it like it never even happened. Saya LTL Freight, the official freight and logistics company of the Atlanta Braves. Corona Extra, La Playa awaits. Georgia Power, the official electric energy partner of the Atlanta Braves. IBEW Local 613. Truist Park keeps the lights on with IBEW 613 electricians. The Battery Atlanta's own ASW Distillery, home of the award-winning Fiddler Bourbon. TYM Tractors, a winning lineup, together as one. Tonight, don't miss a minute of a matchup that's rare in Atlanta as Matt Olson and the Braves take on the Seattle Mariners.
I don't mean to interrupt your meal, but I saw you from across a cafe, and you're the Geico Gecko, right?
In the flesh.
Oh, my goodness. This is huge to finally meet you. I love Geico's fast and friendly claim service.
Well, that's how Geico gets 97% customer satisfaction.
Anyway, that's all. Enjoy the rest of your food.
No worries. So are you just going to watch me eat?
Oh, sorry. Just a little starstruck. I'll be on my way.
If you're going to stick around, just pull up a chair.
You're the best.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. One more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
You can't count on much these days.
No way, Jim. This is incredible.
But you can always count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
Here we go. This time for real.
Watch your local NFL game live every Sunday, all the way through the AFC Championship game.
And he's in for a touchdown.
Visit ParamountPlus.com/NFL to get started today and count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
Life doesn't stop after you've been involved in a car accident. You've got things to do and places to be. If your car is damaged, call Farah and Farah anytime, 7 days a week. Farah and Farah, Tampa.
A summer day is the most righteous time to throw on your helmet or boots, grab an ice-cold Mountain Dew Baja Blast with a wave of tropical lime flavor, and head to the hills for some hiking, mountain biking, and panoramic views you'll be liking. Because raising your heart rate and your elevation deserves the elevated deliciousness of bold refreshment.
Give me the sunshine, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. Give me my good friends, give me a dew.
Do the dew. You hear that? That's the sound of Pepsi Zero Sugar. The better tasting, more refreshing Zero Sugar Cola. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Let your taste decide.
Every game night is a chance to go big with MLB Big Inning. Turn on baseball's only nightly
the series, and it'll also be a historic win for Brian Snitker. We'll talk more about that a little bit later. When we come back, Joe will take you through the starting lineups, and after that, we'll have the first pitch of the game. Braves and the Mariners coming up on the Atlanta Braves Radio Network.
Have you ever wondered if there was something special you could put on your food to make it even better? There is, and it's called the original Louisiana brand hot sauce, perfectly blending zesty peppers, tangy vinegar, and salty salt. The original Louisiana brand hot sauce makes curly fries into curl your toes fries, and every plate of nachos into nacho heck yeah. Only the original Louisiana brand hot sauce is bold enough to be the official hot sauce of the Atlanta Braves. That's Louisiana hot. Buy you some.
Hey Braves Country, it's Tom Glavine, and when my ride needs a wash, I trust the official car wash of the Atlanta Braves, Tidal Wave Auto Spa. With hundreds of convenient locations, all-star customer service, and cutting-edge equipment that gets my ride sparkling clean in just 3 minutes, Tidal Wave is a game changer. Visit TidalWaveAutospa.com to find a location near you.
My car is happy, I am happy. Tidal Wave Auto Spa.
At Georgia Power, we know that energy costs are an important part of every budget, and we're committed to providing tools and assistance to make a difference. Learn more at georgiapower.com/myenergy.
Hard hit ball to short, scooped up and tossed to second. Quick turnaround, it's going to be close. Throws it to first, and he's out. Double play.
A Braves double play is a well-oiled machine, just like Valvoline Instant Oil Change. We'll change your oil in about 15 minutes while you stay in your car. The only thing that'll be out here is your old oil. Drive into your neighborhood Atlanta location today. No appointment needed. Valvoline Instant Oil Change is a proud partner of the Atlanta Braves.
Braves fans, this is Kevin Swanson, new business manager for IBEW Local 613, the South's largest and most trusted electrical workers union. For my
I was just parking my car, and then I saw you. The Geico. Huge fan.
I'm always honored to meet fans out in the wild.
The honor is mine. I just love being able to file a claim in under 2 minutes with the Geico app.
Well, the Geico app is top-notch.
I know you get asked this all the time, but could you sign it?
Sign what? The app? Yeah, sure.
Oh, that means so much. Oh, it rubbed off the screen when I touched it. Could you sign it again?
Anything to help, I suppose.
You're the best.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
A summer day is the most righteous time to throw on your helmet or boots, grab an ice-cold Mountain Dew with a refreshing citrus kick, and head to the hills for some hiking, mountain biking, and panoramic views you'll be liking. Because raising your heart rate and your elevation deserves the elevated deliciousness of cold refreshment.
With lots to do. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. Give me my good friends, give me a dew.
Do the do.
For full details, including terms and conditions, visit unlock.com/legal. Call 1-888-780-6854 to speak with a representative today. Actor portrayal. Terms and conditions apply. Not available in all states.
Hey, homeowners, can I get a minute of your time? If you need cash but don't want another loan, I've got the perfect solution. You can access up to $500,000 of your home's equity without monthly payments or interest ever with Unlock. This isn't a loan. It's a home equity agreement. With Unlock, you may qualify for cash today in exchange for a share of your home's future value. No debt, no extra bills, just financial flexibility on your terms. Use the money however you want. Home improvements, paying off debt, investing, or boosting your retirement savings. Unlike HELOCs, home equity loans, or cash out refis, there are no monthly payments. No stress. You've built this equity. Now it's time to use it. Go to unlock.com for more information.
Don't wait. Call 888-780-6854 to unlock the equity in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Call 888-780-6854, 888-780-6854, or visit unlock.com. That's unlock.com for more information.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Suarez and Polanco, Crawford, Robles, and Rivas. For the Atlanta Braves, leading it off and playing left field, and boy, he played some good left field last night. Jurickson Profar. Batting second at first base, Matt Olson. Batting third at second base, the red-hot Ozzie Albies. Drake Baldwin will be the DH tonight and bat cleanup. Batting fifth at shortstop is Ha-Sung Kim. Ronald Acuna Jr. returns to the lineup tonight. He'll bat sixth. That's the lowest he's batted in the order at any time in his career, and that previous time was back in his rookie year, back in 2019. Acuna will bat sixth and play right field. Batting seventh in center field, Michael Harris II. Sean Murphy will do the catching and hit eighth, and Nacho Alvarez Jr. will play third base and bat ninth. Once more for the Braves, it's Profar, Olson, and Albies, Baldwin, Kim, and Acuna, Harris, Murphy, and Alvarez. We'll be back with tonight's first pitch from Truist Park right after this timeout on the Atlanta Braves Radio Network.
A golf instructor who knows technique can improve an aspiring pro's swing. But one who really cares can help transform a career.
There he is, your new champion.
When you team up with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. At Truist, we believe the same is true for banking. Truist, leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Truist Bank, member FDIC, leading based on top 10 U.S. commercial bank.
Ever feel like the road is out to... Thankfully, Hyundai is always working to ensure it doesn't, with over 130 IIHS Top Safety Awards since 2006. IIHS Top Safety Awards include Top Safety Pick and Top Safety Pick Plus awards to Hyundai vehicles from 2006 to 2025.
Now for a limited time, get 1.99% APR on the Hyundai Tucson or Tucson Hybrid.
I was just parking my car, and then I saw you. The Geico. Huge fan.
I'm always honored to meet fans out in the wild.
The honor is mine. I just love being able to file a claim in under 2 minutes with the Geico app.
Well, the Geico app is top-notch.
I know you get asked this all the time, but could you sign it?
Sign what? The app? Yeah, sure.
Oh, that means so much. Oh, it rubbed off the screen when I touched it. Could you sign it again?
Anything to help, I suppose.
You're the best.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
5 a.m. I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink. Running 12 miles today. Grab a green juice, quick change, and head to work. Meetings, workshops. One more Celsius, no slowing down. Working late, but obviously still meeting the girls for a little dancing. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Life doesn't stop after you've been involved in a car accident. You've got things to do and places to be. If your car is damaged, call Farah and Farah anytime, 7 days a week. Farah and Farah, Tampa.
A summer day is the most righteous time to throw on your helmet or boots, grab an ice-cold Mountain Dew Baja Blast with a wave of tropical lime flavor, and head to the hills for some hiking, mountain biking, and panoramic views you'll be liking. Because raising your heart rate and your elevation deserves the elevated deliciousness of bold refreshment.
Give me the sunshine, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. Give me my good friends, give me a dew.
Do the dew.
You hear that? That's the sound of Pepsi Zero Sugar. The better tasting, more refreshing Zero Sugar Cola. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Let your taste decide.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Gibson a deep side, re-gripping the bat, shoulders just shrugged.
Boy, what a good night we have for baseball.
I don't mean to interrupt your meal, but I love Geico's fast and friendly claim service.
Well, that's how Geico gets 97% customer satisfaction.
Yeah, I'll let you get back to your food.
So are you just going to watch me eat?
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
Here we go. Count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus. This is incredible. Watch your local NFL game live all season long. And he's in for a touchdown. Visit ParamountPlus.com/NFL
is at third. And a reminder that Tire Discounters Round Tripper Home Run Promotion offers Braves fans the next day instant saving on select sets of select tires, plus a free alignment and oil change. The more homers the Braves hit, the bigger the deals at Tire Discounters. Learn more at braves.tirediscounters.com. Braves a winner last night, rallying for 3 runs in the 8th inning and beating the Mariners 4-1. Tyler Kenley got the win in relief. Great job by Chris Sale. 6 2/3 innings, no walks, 9 strikeouts, no decision. But some good help defensively from Jerks and Profar. Good late offense. Everybody chipping in. It was a good win against a ball club, the Mariners, who are still struggling big time on the road. They have lost 4 in a row. They've lost 11 of their last 12 on the road. And overall, 15 of their last 21. How in the world they're still in one of the spots in the American League wild card is only thanks to some struggles of other teams. But now their wild card lead down to a half game over a team in their own division, the Texas Rangers, who expect to get Corey Seager back after he had to have an appendectomy about 4 or 5 days ago. They expect him back in a few days. Braves have taken the field here on Saturday night. Defensively in the outfield, Profar, Harris, and Ronald Acuna back in there in right field. From first to third, it's Olsen, Albies, Kim, and Alvarez. Doing the catching tonight is Sean Murphy, and on the mound, Hurston Waldrop out of Thomasville, Georgia, 23 years old, 6'2", 210, first-round pick by the Braves back in 2023 out of the University of Florida, where he was the closer his last year there. With Atlanta this year, since he got called up, 6 games, 5 starts. He's gone 4-0 with a 1.01 ERA, and the team has won all of the games he's appeared in. The team is 6-0 in those games. He's 2-0 at home so far at Truist Park, and 0.69 ERA.
Bingo.
Thank you, sir. Get this. Lefties hitting .265 against him. Right-handers hitting .123, 7 for 57. Get in there and get you some of that. I'll tell you what I want. I want some Ben Ingram, and here he is.
Yeah, let's do it. And for Hurston, keep that train rolling down the tracks. Coming out to some CCR tonight. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Braves have been doing a lot of winning with Herschel on the mound. Looking for a win tonight and give the Braves the series. Folks, cash in on the baseball action with Prize Picks, the official daily fantasy sports partner of the Atlanta Braves. Download Prize Picks. Use code BRAVES. Get $50 instantly when you play $5. You must be present in certain states. Visit prizepicks.com for restrictions and details. Rosarena is in there. Waldrop, the right-hander, looks to be ready. He is. And now for the ball game. The first pitch, a bouncer to short, gliding left, gloving and firing Kim. One pitch, one out. Good start. That was a big two-hopper kangarooing out there to Ha-Sung Kim. Now we start up tonight at 7:16 Eastern, 6:16 Central. At the time of the first pitch, brought to you by Schumann Farms. Look for Real Sweet brand Vidalia onions from Schumann Farms in a store near you. One down for Cal Riley. Braves did a nice job against him last night. He went 1 for 4 with a single. Riley climbs in with his 51 home runs this year. Takes a called strike. Like we mentioned last night, Riley 3 homers shy of tying Mickey Mantle for the most homers by a switch hitter in a single season. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Called strike. Good curveball in the outside corner. Quickly 0-2 on Cal Riley. He'll be followed by Julio Rodriguez. And Riley backs out of there requesting time. Hurston Waldrop, really a good test for him that last go-round. Passed the test. Had a solid performance versus the Phillies. 0-2 pitch. Missed a little bit low and outside. Make it a 1-2 count on Cal Riley. Yeah, that was a game that the Braves won. Hurston got a no decision in that game. 1-2, check swing, didn't go, 2-2. And it's one thing, Joe, to go out there and perform well against the Marlins or some of these other teams. But when you go to Philly in that environment against that lineup and pitch the way that he did, that's a job well done for a 23-year-old. 2-2 pitch, missed a little bit low, 3-2.
Yeah, that says a lot about his makeup, too. He's not bothered by any of that. But he got ahead of Raleigh here, and then 3 straight splitters all missed. Raleigh laid off all of them.
3-2. And he missed low and inside with a splitter. So he showed some discipline versus that pitch. And it's a one-out walk to Cal Riley. It's a Saturday night, so Braves wearing their City Connect uniforms, the white tops, white pants with the royal blue sleeves, blue lettering and numerals outlined in red, and the A logo on the left chest of those white uniforms. Meanwhile, the Mariners wearing their navy blue tops, gray pants, silver lettering, silver numerals, outlined in teal, and Seattle across the chest of those navy unis. Right back on course with a sinker for a strike, 97 of that heater to Julio Rodriguez. Rodriguez had a tough night last night, 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts. Righty-righty matchup. Riley a modest lead at first. That'll be swung on, miss. Good-looking cutter there. When it comes to the fastball for Hurston Waldrop, he's not throwing 4-seamers. You'd think, okay, get ahead with a 4-seamer. He's doing that with cutters. And that's really helped set up that split with 2 strikes a lot better and able to command that cutter a lot better. 0-2 to Rodriguez. Little nubber up the first base line that rolls fair and foul halfway down the line. That was right on the chalk. And an 0-2 count on Julio Rodriguez. Waldrop walks back to the back of the mound, gives a squeeze to the rosin bag. Rodriguez gives his bat from the bat boy and slowly walks back to the plate.
I enjoy watching Waldrop pitch, not just pitch, but the way he has come back this year as opposed to last year, the improvements he's made. Very obvious.
Gotten ahead 0-2. I think that might be the biggest difference, is just the ability to get ahead as frequently as he has. Ahead 0-2. Here it comes. Launched to deep left field. Jumped all over that splitter and put one up into the first row of the Hank Aaron Terrace. And only the 2nd home run allowed in the big leagues by Waldrop this year. And it's 2-0 Mariners on Rodriguez's 29th homer of the year. Doing that 2-strike splitter, which has been so good. But this time didn't get it to do exactly what he wanted it to do, and Rodriguez shocked it over the left field wall.
Yeah, it was up and coming back to the barrel of the bat. And a no-doubter.
Well, that's what you'll run into against this team if you miss your spots. They are third in the big leagues in homers, trailing the Yankees and the Dodgers. Pitch on the way to Josh Naylor. Got a ball outside, 1 ball and no strikes. You look at that depth chart for team home runs this season in the big leagues. There's the 1-0 pitch. There's a ball up and in. Usual suspects 1 and 2, and you might not expect the Mariners to be 3. And then you see the lineup with Arozarena and Riley and Rodriguez and Naylor and Suarez. Then starts to make a little bit more sense at that point. 2-0 pitch on the outside corner for a strike. 2-0 Mariners. They've already scored more runs in 3 batters than they scored in 9 innings last night. Here comes the 2-1 pitch to Naylor. That'll be sent fouled into the seats down the left field line. And a 2-2 count on him. Coming into this start for Waldrop, he had faced 138 batters in the big leagues this year and had allowed just 25 hits over 35 2/3 innings. Time requested by Naylor. He digs around down there in the left-hand batter's box. There's the 2-2 pitch on the way to Naylor. That'll miss outside. Of those 25 hits that Waldrop had allowed in his 6 appearances prior to tonight, only 4 of those were for extra base hits, 3 doubles and 1 homer. There's the 3-2 pitch. Naylor fouls one off. So to give up a homer in the first inning, not what he's used to seeing.
Well, like I said, he threw 4 straight splits to Raleigh in walking him, and then a bad split to Rodriguez for the homer. Still, don't forget to use that fastball and cutter.
3-2 pulled foul over by the Braves dugout. Do it again with a 3-2 count. You go back 2 starts ago for Waldrop. It was a lengthy road trip that the Braves had. And his first start on that road trip was against Miami. And he really had to battle. Why? Because he didn't have the touch that he wanted on the splitter. 3-2 pitch. Naylor takes a ball low and outside. Missed with a splitter there. And he really had to battle through and figure some things out. And every pitcher's going to go through that because you're not going to have all your stuff every time you go out there. And he battled well. But this is a much more stout lineup that he's facing tonight, and out of the gate early, it doesn't look like he has the splitter that he wants. So it's gone walk, homer, walk. Runner at first, 1 down for Eugenio Suarez, and he swings at a first pitch splitter and missed it.
That one was a better one, Ben, in my opinion, because he didn't try to overthrow it. He's been trying to throw it a little bit too hard this inning.
Here's his 0-1. Fouled straight back. Showed him a sinker there. It came in at 96. 0-2 on Eugenio Suarez, who was 0 for 4 last night. Suarez had 3 strikeouts. 2 of those were against Sale. Ready with his 0-2. Here it comes. He missed a little bit low with the splitter. 1-2 on Suarez. It's 2-0 Mariners here in the top of the first inning. One-two. Got him swinging. A sinker low and in. Dialed that one up perfectly. Hit his spot on the inside corner at 97. Well, it's good to have that in your tank when you don't have the splitter you want.
Yeah. And that's why I meant what I meant by don't forget about those other pitches when you're trying to establish that splitter that they already know about. Scouting report on Waldrop is excellent split finger pitch. Well, use it judiciously.
Jorge Polanco takes a ball outside. Polanco 2 for 4 last night. On a night where the Mariners had just 1 run on 6 hits, he was a lone bright spot. He scored their only run last night. 1-0, a fly ball out towards center field. Harris drifting back, throws up the glove, makes the catch, and there's out number 3. But Julio Rodriguez parked one over the left field wall. A 2-run homer. We go to the bottom of the first inning.
Oh, Gecko, I just love being able to file a claim in under 2 minutes with the Geico app. Could you sign it?
Sign what? The app? Yeah, sure.
Oh, it rubbed off the screen when I touched it. Could you sign it again?
Anything to help, I suppose.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
5 a.m. I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink. Running 12 miles today. Grab a green juice, quick change, and head to work. Meetings, workshops. One more Celsius, no slowing down. Working late, but obviously still meeting the girls for a little dancing. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
You can't count on much these days.
No way, Jim. This is incredible.
But you can always count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
Here we go. This time for real.
Watch your local NFL game live every Sunday, all the way through the AFC Championship game.
And he's in for a touchdown.
Visit ParamountPlus.com/NFL to get started today and count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
Life doesn't stop after you've been involved in a car accident. You've got things to do and places to be. If your car is damaged, call Farah and Farah anytime, 7 days a week. Farah and Farah, Tampa.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Swinging a
report August 2024.
Digging, grading, tilling, and mowing. All in a day's work with Yanmar, the tractor that works as hard as you do. Discover new possibilities at yanmartractor.com.
Hey Braves fans, this is Kelly Krall. Listen for me with the Locker Room Team, Tuesday and Thursday mornings from 6 to 10 on 680 The Fan.
It's a 2-0 lead for the Mariners into the bottom of the first inning. It'll be Profar Olsen at Albies for the Braves, facing the right-hander Bryce Miller. Miller, 6'2", 200-pound righty from New Braunfels, Texas, 27 years old, making his 14th start of the year. And his first pitch is a called strike to Jurickson Profar. The leather for Seattle has Josh Naylor at first base. Leo Rivas is at second base. J.P. Crawford is the shortstop, and Gino Suarez over at third base. Tell you about the outfield after the 0-1 to Profar. 0-1 pitch, socked out to first base, sliding to his right. Naylor knocks it down, up on his feet, and tosses to the covering Miller. That was a hot shot right on the first baseman, and he knocked it down and made the play for an out, one down. In the outfield for Seattle, Randy Arozarena is in left field. Julio Rodriguez in center, Victor Robles in right. Cal Riley is the catcher, and on the mound, as we mentioned, the right-hander Bryce Miller. And I remember the last time we saw him, Joe, good fastball sinker, but it hardly stops there for him.
No, he's got the kitchen sink working. He's got a splitter himself. Curveball, it's a knuckle curve. Slider, sweeper. He's been very good, but he's missed 2 months this year with some elbow issues. This is his third start back.
Matt Olson swings and fouls one back. That scouting report has everything but an eephus pitch on there.
Well, I'm not sure what that means on their scouting report. EP, that might be it.
Okay. No balls and a strike on Matt Olson. Miller, 4-5 this season, a 5.71 ERA through 13 starts. He stands on the first base side of the rubber. Wind up in the 0-1. He just missed inside with a fastball at 97. Mentioned that he won in his last start. It's been the only victory that the Mariners have enjoyed this road trip. It's a 3-city road trip, with this being the final stop along the way. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And Olsen clocks one in the left field. A humpback liner down for a base hit. He got a 97-mile-an-hour fastball and barreled it out to left field. And for Matt, that's his second base hit in this series and his first tonight. And here comes Ozzie Albies. Folks, tonight's A-list member of the game is Janet Turner of Phoenix City, Alabama. Janet has been an A-list member since 2005, and her favorite perks are being able to attend exclusive events and her awesome account rep, Danny. Congratulations to Janet, tonight's A-list member of the game. Here comes Ozzie Albies, who's batting third in the order tonight. And Ozzie takes the first pitch low and inside. Fastball just missed. Boy, Ozzie's been on another level. Hitting .450 with 5 homers, 14 RBIs over his last 10 games. And he has hits in 8 of those 10, all of which have been multi-hit efforts. I mean, he's just really pounding the ball. It's a high towering pop-up here down the left field line. Suarez over by the tarp. He's under it and on the warning track about 10 feet from the tarp, makes the catch. And 2 away here in the first inning. That'll put it in the hands of Drake Baldwin. Braves trailing 2-0 in the bottom of the first inning. That last start for Miller at Cleveland, 6 innings, 2 runs, just 2 hits. A walk and 3 strikeouts. Like Joe mentioned, he had missed over 2 months. Elbow inflammation, bone spur, all sorts of issues with that elbow. Pitch on the way to Drake Baldwin. And a called strike. Braves have seen Miller twice in his career. He's 0-1 with a 2.70 ERA versus the Braves. Got a no decision last year and then lost here in 2023. 3 years in the big leagues for this right-hander. There's a ball outside to Baldwin. 1-1. For Miller, this is his 70th start in the big leagues. He's gone 24-20 with a 3.90 ERA. Former 4th-round pick of the Mariners in 2021 out of Texas A&M. 1-1 to Baldwin. He swings and misses late on that fastball.
Yeah, he was a little late. 97. No signs of any carryover elbow issues for him right now.
There's the 1-2. A little bit low and inside. Yeah, I think the only weak thing he has going on with him right now is that attempt at a mustache.
Well, it is really weak.
He's going to need to let that thing grow another couple months. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And Baldwin swings and misses at a nasty splitter for strike 3. It bounced away from Riley, but he secures, fires to the inside of the bag, and that completes the strikeout. And that ends the bottom of the first inning. We played 1, we head to the top of the second. Mariners 2, Braves nothing.
So, I was just parking my car, and then I saw you, the Geico. Huge fan.
I'm always honored to meet fans out in the wild.
The honor is mine. I just love being able to file a claim in under 2 minutes with the Geico app.
Well, the Geico app is top-notch.
I know you get asked this all the time, but could you sign it?
Sign what? The app? Yeah, sure.
Oh, that means so much. Oh, it rubbed off the screen when I touched it. Could you sign it again?
Anything to help, I suppose.
You're the best.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. 1 more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3 alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
A summer day is the most righteous time to throw on your helmet or boots, grab an ice-cold Mountain Dew Baja Blast with a wave of tropical lime flavor, and head to the hills for some hiking, mountain biking, and panoramic views you'll be liking. Because raising your heart rate and your elevation deserves the elevated deliciousness of bold refreshment.
Give me the sunshine, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. Give me my good friends, give me a dew.
Do the dew. Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Gibson a deep side.
Click, join us.
It doesn't matter if the headline is about the Braves, the Atlanta sports scene, or the college football world. Trust me, Home Team Brandon Lee, weekday mornings 6 to 10 on the Locker Room on 680 The Fan and the Fan app.
2-0 Mariners into the top of the second inning. It'll be Polanco, Crawford, and Robles coming up for Seattle. That'll be 6, 7, 8 in their order. Great to have you with us tonight on a Saturday evening. Alongside Joe Simpson and our producer-engineer Jonathan Chadwick. Ben Ingram here with you. Under the lights, mostly cloudy skies, but not expecting any rain tonight. Not a single breath of air in those flags out there in right center. But a pleasant evening. J.P. Crawford swings to the first pitch and a lazy pop-up to left field. Jurickson Profar coming in. He's under it, and he's got it for the out, 1 down. Folks, only the original Louisiana brand hot sauce is bold enough to be the official hot sauce of the Atlanta Braves. That's Louisiana Hot. Buy you some. 1 down here in the second inning for J.P. Crawford. Hurston Waldrop looking for a quiet second inning. Allowed 2 walks and a homer in the first inning. Homer was a 2-run shot by Julio Rodriguez, and it was a no-doubter. Victor Robles takes a called strike. Robles batting .263. And this is a bit of a boost for the Mariners getting him in there. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss at a cutter. He was completely fooled. Victor Robles activated from his 7-game suspension from throwing a bat at an opposing pitcher in the minor leagues. There's the 0-2 pitch. A little bit low and outside. Sounds like his frustration's boiled over.
I would say so. He's missed almost the entire season with a shoulder injury.
1-2 pitch. Check swing. They appealed. He did not go, says Derek Thomas down at first.
We've seen Robles a lot when he was with Washington.
Waldrop looking for his first strikeout of the game. 2-2. And he'll get it. Got him looking 98 with that sinker. That's a turbo sinker right there. Second strikeout. So 2 down here in the inning. Two nothing Mariners. Wind up in the pitch on the way to Rivas. There's a good fastball for a strike. Well, that fastball seems to be in tune.
Yeah. Stay with it. Like I said, don't overuse that splitter.
0-1 looked good, but doesn't get the call.
98.
One to Rivas, and he swings and misses. Showed him the splitter there. Rivas, left-handed hitter. At least this go-round, a switch hitter. Last night, Rivas was 2 for 3. Single and a double. Had 1 strikeout. 35th pitch of the game from Waldrop. Bounced foul over by the Braves dugout. They get 1 and 2 on Rivas. Braves in the bottom of the inning will have Kim, Acuna, and Harris. Wind up in the 1-2. Just a little bit too tall with that splitter. So a 2-2 count. I'll tell you what's interesting about the cutter and the 2-seamer that he has tonight. Those pitches looking really good. So much so that he can lean on those all he wants, so he figures out the splitter. 2-2, punched out to second. That'll be gloved out there by Ozzie Albies. Throws to first, and the ground out ends the inning. So a good bounce-back inning for Hurst and Waldrop. We go to the bottom of the second, 2-0 Mariners.
Hi, it's Chuck Dowdle. You all know that my friends at Georgia Zone Credit Union can save you money. But did you know that Georgia Zone offers more than just checking accounts?
Ooh, Geico, I just love being able to file a claim in under 2 minutes with the Geico app. Could you sign it?
Sign what? The app? Yeah, sure.
Oh, it rubbed off the screen when I touched it. Could you sign it again?
Anything to help, I suppose.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. One more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
You can't count on much these days.
No way, Jim. This is incredible.
But you can always count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
Here we go. This time for real.
Watch your local NFL game live every Sunday, all the way through the AFC Championship game.
And he's in for a touchdown.
Visit ParamountPlus.com/NFL to get started today and count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
A summer evening is the ideal time to throw on your helmet or boots, grab an ice-cold Mountain Dew with a refreshing citrus kick, and head to the hills for some hiking, mountain biking, and panoramic views you'll be liking. Because raising your heart rate and your elevation deserves the elevated deliciousness of cold refreshment.
With lots to do. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. Give me my good friends, give me a dew.
Do the dew.
Bucksby, twice a week on the Fan app or subscribe to the feed at 680thefan.com.
Braves trailing 2-0 into the bottom of the second inning. It'll be Kim, Acuna, and Harris for the Braves in the bottom of the second. And it's the Toyota Stolen Base Challenge inning. Introduce our contestant. And for the first pitch to Ha-Sung Kim. He had an RBI last night, put the Braves on the board with a sac fly early in the game. And Kim takes a called strike. If the Braves still have base here on the bottom of the second, our contestant, Hayden Whitlow, will win $550 in free marathon gas cards. And you can enter the Toyota Stolen Base Challenge by visiting Braves.com/Stolen Base Challenge. See if the Braves can get Kim aboard. Picks ball a little bit low and outside. Bryce Miller, right-hander for the Mariners, allowed a single in the first inning. Had a strikeout of Baldwin to end the inning. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That'll be fouled back into the screen. I was looking up some information on Bryce Miller out of New Braunfels, Texas. He went to New Braunfels High School, and their mascot is the Unicorns. That really made me laugh.
What else would they be?
It was Texas Unicorns. There's the 1-2 pitch on the way to Ha-Sung Kim. And he missed outside 2-2. Then played his college ball at Texas A&M, and like we mentioned, drafted by the Mariners. And a good young pitcher in their organization. He nods in agreement with his catcher, Cal Rowley. And the 2-2 pitch. Kim sucks one in the air towards left center field. Rodriguez a little leap into the air as he maneuvered to his right, makes the catch. That just about ate him alive out there. He almost jumped too early.
Yeah, he took a sharp angle and almost overran it.
One down for Ronald Acuna Jr., batting 6th in the lineup tonight. Not used to saying that, are we?
Only one other time in his career.
Yeah, tonight marks the lowest in the batting order that Ronald has started a game since July 14th, 2018, his rookie season, when he also hit 6th. First pitch to Acuna. And Acuna sends one foul, marking its way into the seats down the right field line. In 10 career starts, batting 6th, all of which came in 2018. He was hitting .302 with 3 homers, but yeah, it's been a long time since he's batted that low in the lineup. 0-1 to Acuna. Check swing. He did not go as they appeal. And a 1-1 count on Ronald. Acuna had the night off last night. And in there tonight, feeling very rested, you'd imagine, with the off day a couple of days ago and then the day off for him last night. 1-1, he swings and misses at a fastball. Ronald's average down to .275. He's sitting on 15 home runs. He requests time, and it's granted by Stu Shorewater, home plate umpire. 2-0 Seattle, bottom of the second. One-two from Miller. Off the mid of Riley into the backstop. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ronald taps the end of the bat on one corner of the plate and windmills it a couple of times. Waiting on the 2-2 offering from Miller. Righty fires, and Acuna swings and misses. Challenged him with heat. 97 right on by the swinging bat of Ronald Acuna. And strikeout number 2 for Bryce Miller. Two down for Michael Harris. Michael 0 for 4 last night. He hadn't had too many 0 for 4 since the All-Star break, but suffered through one last night. Had 3 strikeouts. Harris takes the ball outside. 1 ball, no strikes.
Yeah, he had the problem with that split finger pitch from Logan Gilbert, which was a beauty last night.
Yeah, it was a good one last night from Gilbert. 1-0 pitch, fouled back, got a piece of that splitter there. Well, like you mentioned, Miller has a splitter. It's hard to imagine it would be better than the one the Braves saw last night. But he does have a good one. Going to be seeing lots of splitters tonight between Miller and Waldrop. One pitch. And Harris bangs one, slicing towards the gap. Rodriguez back. He leaps and he's got it. My goodness, what a play. We're used to seeing Michael Harris make catches like that, not have them made against him. And that stellar defensive play by Julio Rodriguez ends the bottom of the second.
I don't mean to interrupt your meal, but I love Geico's fast and friendly claim service.
Well, that's how Geico gets 97% customer satisfaction.
Yeah. I'll let you get back to your food.
So are you just going to watch me eat?
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
5 a.m. I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink. Running 12 miles today. Grab a green juice, quick change, and head to work. Meetings, workshops. One more Celsius, no slowing down. Working late, but obviously still meeting the girls for a little dancing. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Here we go. Count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
This is incredible.
Watch your local NFL game live all season long.
And he's in for a touchdown.
Visit ParamountPlus.com/NFL to get started today.
A summer evening is the ideal time to throw on your helmet or boots, grab an ice-cold Mountain Dew Baja Blast with a wave of tropical lime flavor, and head to the hills for some hiking, mountain biking, and panoramic views you'll be liking. Because raising your heart rate and your elevation deserves the elevated deliciousness of cold refreshment.
Give me the sunshine, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. Give me my good friends, give me a dew.
Do the dew.
Life doesn't stop after you've been involved in a car accident. You've got things to do and places to be. If your car is damaged, call Farah and Farah anytime, 7 days a week. Farah and Farah, Tampa.
Are you ready to take a swing at base balderdash? Today's phrase is
680 The Fan, and of course the Fan app.
Top of the order coming up for Seattle here in the top of the third inning. They have a 2-0 lead after the home run by Julio Rodriguez. And a good bounce back inning for Hurston Waldrop. He had a 1-2-3 second. He has a couple of strikeouts in the game. And facing Randy Arozarena. The first pitch to Arozarena is a fastball inside, 1 ball and no strikes. 26 homers for Arozarena this year. There's the 1-0 from Waldrop. A little bit low and outside, 2 balls, no strikes. We mentioned the struggles the Mariners have had on the road, especially lately. And in this one road trip alone, they've gone 1-6. And they've dropped 4 games in a row. 2-0 pitch, a little bit low and outside, 3-0. They lost 2 of 3 in Cleveland. They were swept in Tampa, and they lost last night. And their longest losing streak of the season is 5 straight. Here's the 3-0 pitch to Arozarena. And he missed inside, leadoff walk. Third walk allowed by Waldrop. And some speed aboard in Arozarena. Introducing the 5-year price guarantee from Xfinity. Get one consistent internet price for the next 5 years. No contracts, no curveballs.
Just an observation here, Bennett. Just looks like Hurston is rushing tonight. His windup is like hyperspeed.
Pick off to first base and back in standing Randy Arozarena. Just needs to slow it down a little bit.
Yeah, just take a deep breath, slow things down some.
This Mariner team can boogie on the base paths, 4th in the big leagues in stolen bases. Riley takes a ball low, 1 ball and no strikes. You know, getting that tempo down early in a game for young pitchers is something that so many young pitchers through the years have had to figure out. You want to get out there and go at turbo speed. 1-0 pitch. Riley sends one foul on the right field line. Really turned on that cutter. 1-1 on Riley. Mariners on this road trip up until tonight have been outscored 40-23. The pitching that they have received has been pretty good on this road trip. There's the 1-1 on the way. There's a ball outside, at least from the starters. They've received a quality start in 4 of the 6 games on this road trip. And they're hitting .290 with runners in scoring position on this road trip.
Pretty good.
And you think, okay, well, how are they losing the way that they have been on this trip with all those things in play? There's the 2-1. Riley sends one foul in the Braves dugout. And I think I narrowed it down to a couple of things, but the thing that stands out, in the 7th inning and later on this road trip, they've been outscored 15-9, and they've been losing a lot of close games.
Yeah, so their bullpen, typically pretty good, has been letting them down, and last night was a prime example of that.
Exactly. 2-0 Seattle, top of the third. Runner at first base, no one out. 2-2 on Cal Raleigh. Waldrop deals, and he misses low with a slider. So the count is run full on Cal Raleigh. This will be Hurston's 47th pitch of the game. Pickoff over to first base. Arozarena back in with a dive. They'll certainly keep a very close eye on him. He has 25 steals, and he leads their team. Arozarena 25 of 30 in the stolen base department. See if he takes off. He does. 3-2 pitch. A called third strike. They're down to second, and one hops down to Kim, and not in time. Stolen base number 26 for Arozarena. But a good pitch by Waldrop claims Raleigh, and there's the third strikeout for Waldrop on the first out in the third inning. So a runner in scoring position for Julio Rodriguez. And now Hurston Waldrop trying to figure out Rodriguez, who got the better of him back in the first inning. Right-on-right matchup. First pitch to Rodriguez. Driven foul into the seats down the right field line. Mentioned earlier that for Julio Rodriguez, that home run was his 29th of the season. And with one more, it would be his second 30-home run campaign for his career. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That'll be dribbled foul. He had 28 home runs his rookie year. He won Rookie of the Year in the American League that year. He had 32 the next season and was fourth in the MVP. Last year down to 20 homers. And he's had a surge again in the power numbers up to 29 now.
Yeah, he had an off year last year, but this guy's got an MVP somewhere in his not too distant future. He does a lot of things to beat you and just made a couple of great plays in the outfield to take away hits from the Braves.
0-2 from Waldrop, and it came inside and hit him on the hand. That was a 96-mile-an-hour sinker. Got some hand. Believe it might have gotten some knob as well, but he's shaking that left hand. Oh, more the forearm.
More forearm than hand.
That'll probably frustrate Hurston as much as anything that's happened tonight because he's 0-2.
Yeah.
And then hits him, so Rodriguez down at first for Josh Naylor. Sean Murphy steps out in front of the plate, flashes some signs to the infielders. It's 2-0 Seattle. There's Josh Naylor. Naylor walked in the first inning. Batting from the left side, takes a ball high and outside. Naylor, 28 years old. Bounced around a little bit in his career, but Mariners happy to grab him. Certainly a slugger, a .280 average and 16 home runs this season. 1-0 pitch, low and inside, 2 balls, no strikes.
And another thing I talked about last night was Cal Raleigh with his 14 stolen bases. This guy's got a first baseman's body. He's thick, he's strong, as you just mentioned. And believe it or not, 23 stolen bases. He's only been caught twice.
Doesn't look like the guy'd go swipe a bunch of bags, does he?
No.
There's a high fly ball to center. Michael Harris looking skyward. Walking in, opens the glove. And he's got it for the out. 2 down here in the third inning. That's some sneaky speed for Naylor. 2 down, and before Eugenio Suarez comes to the plate, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Braves Radio Network.
Never miss a pitch of the Braves.
WCNN North Atlanta, a Dickey broadcasting station.
The Fan, and streaming free on the Fan app.
2-0 Seattle, top of the third. Got to keep them quiet. You do that by finding a way to get Eugenio Suarez. Suarez struck out back in the first inning. Waldrop brings it. He just missed the inside corner with a curveball. Boy, the edges of the plate. You're not getting those in this game, at least here early from home plate umpire Stu Shorewater. One-0 pitch. Got a swing and miss there. Went down with a sinker.
We know about Suarez's power firsthand when he was with the Diamondbacks, but last night and so far tonight, he's had trouble catching up to the fastball.
Waldrop brings it. Looked like a good pitch. Doesn't get the call.
Was a strike.
Well, the edges of the zone just aren't there. That entire ball was inside the strike zone, it appeared.
Yeah.
Two-one pitch. Suarez sends one foul. I mean, you think about facing big league hitters. I mean, you got to live on the edges of the zone. You miss in the middle, they're going to kill you, especially this guy. But if you're hitting your spots on the corners, not getting the call, well, that really is tough.
And you're not sure where to go to get a strike, and you don't want to make too good a pitch, as Rodriguez let him know.
The 2-2 pitch. Runners go. Swung on. Miss for strike three. Struck him out with a splitter. And a good job by Waldrop. And the leadoff walk, also hit a batter, but he's able to maneuver through and not give up any runs. No runs, no hits, no errors. 2 men left. We'll go to the bottom.
I don't mean to interrupt your meal, but I love Geico's fast and friendly claim service.
Well, that's how Geico gets 97% customer satisfaction.
Yeah. I'll let you get back to your food.
So are you just going to watch me eat?
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. One more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
This is a 15-second test message. It's Saturday evening. Your closest location is Washington, D.C. You are using a desktop device. You have heard this message 6 or more times. End of message.
A summer evening is the ideal time to throw on your helmet or boots, grab an ice-cold Mountain Dew with a refreshing citrus kick, and head to the hills for some hiking, mountain biking, and panoramic views you'll be liking. Because raising your heart rate and your elevation deserves the elevated deliciousness of cold refreshment.
With lots to do. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. Give me my good friends, give me a dew.
Do the dew.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Buck Bellew here when the Braves don't play at 7. Join me for the new Buck Bellew Show here on The Fan, 680 and 93.7, home of the Braves.
It's a 2-0 lead for Seattle into the bottom of the third inning. Braves will send up Murphy, Alvarez, and Profar. Folks, you need all the energy you can get for game day. At Georgia Power, we know that energy costs are an important part of every budget, and we're committed to providing tools and assistance to make a difference so you can save energy for the game. Learn more at georgiapower.com/myenergy. Alongside Joe Simpson, Ben Ingram here with you at Truist Park. Swing and a miss by Sean Murphy at a first pitch fastball from Bryce Miller. Murphy starting for the first time in this series, averaged down to 202s, trying to boost that back up with a good evening tonight. 0-1 from Miller. Another swing and a miss. You're mentioning some of the guys in the lineup last night who would have seen Logan Gilbert previously with other teams. And, of course, Murphy, one of those guys playing with the A's. Could have seen him at some point along the way before he came to Atlanta. His ball a little bit low. 1-2 on Murphy.
Yeah, just about any of these Seattle pitchers that have been around a little while, he likely would have run across them.
1-2 pitch. And Murphy with a fly ball towards foul territory. Down the right field line, slicing foul. And into the seats 2 sections down from the Braves dugout. 1-2 on Sean Murphy.
Sean just wanted the calendar to turn. He had a horrible August. 4 for 52. in the month of August, but it's a new month.
One, two. He swings at a pitch down in the dirt, and a splitter got him. Strikeout number 3 for Miller. One down here in the third inning for Nacho Alvarez. You think about a season. Seasons are long, obviously, and when it comes to a clubhouse, you're spending more time with your teammates than you spend with your family and your friends. I mean, you're with each other all the time. And it really is funny what players end up getting themselves into just out of boredom, if nothing else. And I was reading a story about Bryce Miller, and he seems like a pretty humorous individual, at least on days when he's not starting. He's all business tonight. One down for Nacho Alvarez. And the righty goes to work. Pitch misses high. Somewhere along the way, some of the Mariner pitchers found a service that has sharks and such that are swimming out there in the ocean tagged and can be tracked online. Here's the 1-0 pitch on the way to Nacho Alvarez. And Nacho takes a called strike. And these sharks, if you will, are up for adoption. So you can pay and have a small fee, and you get a shark, and you get all the tracking information for this shark.
Okay.
And other fish that are swimming out there that they've tracked along the way. Here's the 1-1. Alvarez takes the ball a little bit low and outside. Well, Miller thought it'd be a good idea to adopt a team shark. So he led the charge on that and adopted a hammerhead shark, and they named him Chum. Here's the 2-1 pitch. That's in for a called strike. And the team can track him on an app from time to time. And I saw him do an interview about having Chum as the team shark.
That's funny.
And he was off the coast of Delaware, and he says, he's over there off the coast of Delaware. And I don't know what he's doing over there, but that's where he is. Giving everybody the information on Chum, the team shark.
That's pretty good.
All the things that players can get into. Here's the 2-2 pitch. A little bit low and outside, 3-2.
I remember that. And I remember hearing about that, I should say. And I remember a shark off the coast of south of Georgia and northern Florida. I want to say her name was Mary Ann or something real sweet. About a 14-footer.
3-2 and a bouncer to short. Gloved on the second bounce, ankle high by J.P. Crawford. Sends it over to first base for the out, 2 down. Pretty smile, I'm sure.
Oh, you know it.
Back to the top of the order to Jerks and Profar. It's a 2-0 lead for the Mariners. They got a 2-run homer in the top of the first inning from Julio Rodriguez. Last night, Braves won 4-1. It was a 1-1 game into the bottom of the 8th. And then the Braves struck for 3 runs and won by those 3 tallies. Pitch on the way to Profar, in for a called strike. Profar last night coming off the paternity list. He and his wife had a new baby girl. What a thrilling moment for Jurgson and his family. A 1 pitch. Dribbled deep but fouled on the right field line. And a 0-2 count.
If there's going to be a mistake made tonight that the Braves can capitalize on, it's the splitter so far for Miller. He is really slowing his delivery down, slowing his arm action down, and telegraphing that pitch a little bit.
0-2 is high. 97 well up out of the zone. 1-2. Little breeze picks up for the first time. Just gently tosses the flags out in right center. One-two pitch. Low and inside with a sinker. Count even. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Profar. Last night, Jurgson, a couple of base hits. Both were doubles. Scored 2 runs. What a charge he has been for this lineup since coming back and joining the ball club. 2-2 sent foul into the seats along the third base line. Battling here versus Bryce Miller. Righty spins it up there. Profar pops one up. Foul territory coming over by the on-deck circle. The catcher, Cal Riley, he's got it. And then topples into the screen above the backstop. And that will end the bottom of the third inning. Braves go down 1-2-3. And that is 8 in a row set down by Bryce.
I don't mean to interrupt your meal, but I saw you from across the cafe, and you're the Geico Gecko, right?
In the flesh.
Oh, my goodness. This is huge to finally meet you. I love Geico's fast and friendly claim service.
Well, that's how Geico gets 97% customer satisfaction.
Anyway, that's all. Enjoy the rest of your food.
No worries. So are you just going to watch me eat?
Oh, sorry. Just a little starstruck. I'll be on my way.
If you're going to stick around, just pull up a chair.
You're the best.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. One more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Here we go. Count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
This is incredible.
Watch your local NFL game live all season long.
And he's in for a touchdown.
Visit ParamountPlus.com/NFL to get started today.
A summer evening is the ideal time to throw on your helmet or boots, grab an ice-cold Mountain Dew with a refreshing citrus kick, and head to the hills for some hiking, mountain biking, and panoramic views you'll be liking. Because raising your heart rate and your elevation deserves the elevated deliciousness of cold refreshment.
With lots to do. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. Give me my good friends, give me a dew.
Do the dew.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Swinging a
10-2 on 680 The Fan or the Fan app.
It's a 2-0 lead for the Mariners into the top of the fourth inning. It'll be Polanco, Crawford, and Robles due up for them, 6, 7, and 8 in their order. And it's the Tidal Wave Auto Spa inning. Tidal Wave Auto Spa is making Braves country clean car country. They're doing it all season long. Hurston Waldrop out of the windup. Pitches to Polanco and a ball low and outside. If the Braves pitch a scoreless fourth inning tonight, Tidal Wave will offer half off their Best Wash membership tomorrow. You want to learn more? Go to TidalWaveAutoSpa.com/Braves. Called strike on Jorge Polanco, who is 0 for 1 with a fly out to center field. Polanco, 32 years old, from the Dominican Republic. And a 1-1 pitch. Comes unraveled. Swung on a miss at a splitter. Growing up, one of Polanco's best friends was Miguel Sano. Had a good career in the big leagues. Their mothers worked together, so they were playing ball together when they were little kids. Can't imagine there's ever a time where Miguel Sano was ever little.
No.
There's the 1-2 pitch. And Polanco, a check swing. Boy, that looked like a good pitch. Doesn't get the call.
Man, he has gotten no calls from Stu Sherwater. My goodness.
2-2. And fouled off. Well, it's consistent. It's not just the top or the bottom or side to side. All the edges of the strike zone just don't exist for Stu Sherwater tonight. There's the 2-2 pitch. He swings and got a piece of a sinker, fouled it off, still 2-2. 2 runs, 1 hit for Seattle. No runs, 1 hit for the Braves. And the 1 hit for the Mariners, a 2-run homer by Julio Rodriguez in the first inning. 2-2 pitch. Low and inside, 3-2. Well, he just loved to climb into the mind of Waldrop right now because he might be wondering, okay, where do I go to find a strike? Here's the 3-2 pitch. And he missed low and inside. So missed with a sinker. That's the 4th walk allowed by Waldrop.
And then he walked 4 in his last outing against Philly despite pitching so brilliantly in Philadelphia. One thing it's apparent that Kevin Seitzer has his hitters doing, and that is trying to make Waldrop get his splitter up. In other words, don't offer it anything that starts around the knees because it's going to be low and out of the zone.
J.P. Crawford, the batter, takes a first pitch strike right at the top of the zone with a fastball. Two 2-0 Mariners, top of the 4th. 0-1 pitch. And he misses low. A lot of good baseball talent in the Crawford family. JP's cousin, Carl Crawford. I know you all remember that name, four-time All-Star.
Boy, was he good.
Yeah, 15 years in the big leagues, Carl Crawford. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Low and in. Good stop by Sean Murphy on a splitter down in the dirt. And splitter just missed hitting him in the toe on his right foot. Two balls and a strike on J.P. Crawford. Crawford is 0 for 1 with a fly out to left. Waldrop at 69 pitches. This will be his 70th. Lead at first base by Polanco. And the 2-1 pitch. Fouled off into the screen above the Mariners' dugout.
Yeah, it's a labor for him tonight. Much unlike his other starts, throwing a lot of pitches every inning.
Pick off to first base. And back on the dive is Polanco. So a 2-2 count awaits J.P. Crawford. Clean-shaven right-hander, Hurston Waldrop. Looking into his catcher, Sean Murphy. Crawford swings it from the left side. Awaits the 2-2. Here it comes. And he missed outside with a cutter. So the count is run full on Crawford. Waldrop, tug of the cap.
We were talking about this before the start of the game, Ben, about how few 3-ball counts he's been to.
Yeah, not many. Until tonight. 3-2 fouled back.
You know, it was only a handful of maybe 3-2 counts and only 1 or 2 3-0 counts.
And he had opposing batters hitting 156 once they got to 2 strikes. And he was consistently ahead so often. And of these 4 walks and a hit batter, yeah, some of these are his fault, but there's a couple of those I'd say that some pitches didn't go his way that he should have gotten. 3-2, bouncer out to short, could be 2. Kim has it, steps on second, takes his time, and fires to first for the out. An easy 6-3 double play. That drew Kim directly to the bag, and he kind of used the bag as a springboard. Hit the bag and just kind of popped off of it behind the incoming runner Polanco. And that double play will be our Truist play of the game. Brought to you by Truist. When you work with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. Leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Truist Bank member FDIC. 2 down for Victor Robles. And he swings and it's a fly ball to deep left field. Back towards the gap. This is at the wall and bouncing against the wall. Playing the carom off the wall is Harris. He fires to the cutoff man Kim. And in shallow left he holds. It'll be a double out of Robles. Put that right in the gap and one hopping the wall and left. Watching the placement of that pitch, lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Yeah, but despite all of the base runners that have been out there, Ben, that's only the second hit. The homer and now the double.
Leo Rivas takes a called strike. And there you go. There's a borderline call that goes Waldrop's way. That was at the top of the zone. Rivas over 1 with a ground out to second base. It's 2-0 Mariners in the top of the 4th. 0-1 strike. On the outside corner with a splitter. And an 0-2 count on Leo Rivas. He bats 9th, but a .308 hitter. Does have a homer and 7 RBIs. Waldrop covering his face with a red glove. It's pressed right up against his skin, right under the nose. And he just peers over the top of that glove at his catcher, Sean Murphy. 0-2. Got him. Splitter swung on and missed. And he gets the strikeout to get Rivas and get out of trouble. That was a big double play. And it keeps the Mariners off the board. Braves got to get the sticks going. We'll go to the bottom of the...
I don't mean to interrupt your meal, but I saw you from across a cafe, and you're the Geico Gecko, right?
In the flesh.
Oh, my goodness. This is huge to finally meet you. I love Geico's fast and friendly claim service.
Well, that's how Geico gets 97% customer satisfaction.
Anyway, that's all. Enjoy the rest of your food.
No worries. So are you just going to watch me eat?
Oh, sorry. Just a little starstruck. I'll be on my way.
If you're going to stick around, just pull up a chair.
You're the best.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. One more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
You can't count on much these days.
No way, Jim. This is incredible.
But you can always count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
Here we go. This time for real.
Watch your local NFL game live every Sunday, all the way through the AFC Championship game.
And he's in for a touchdown.
Visit ParamountPlus.com/NFL to get started today and count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
If you've been in a big truck accident, you better have a lawyer who understands the traffic rules for big trucks.
And a lawyer who can navigate the hundreds of laws that can complicate your case.
At Farah and Farah, we're ready to go the long haul to fight for you. Tampa.
Let's see if we can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means?
All in crystal clear HD on the Fan app. Now with Apple CarPlay, so you can get it directly through your dashboard. Download the Fan app now.
All right, time to get the bats going. 2-0 Mariners into the bottom of the fourth inning. It'll be Olsen, Albies, and Baldwin due up versus Bryce Miller. Miller has 3 strikeouts. He's retired 8 in a row. Matt Olson takes a ball outside. In fact, Matt is the only Brave to reach. He had a 1-out single in the first inning. And Miller has retired everyone else he's faced. Lean right-hander steps, brings the 1-0. And a strike on the inside corner. That was a clean top of the fourth inning. That means tomorrow is a clean inning car wash celebration day at Tidal Wave Auto Spa. Stop in there tomorrow. Get half off the best wash membership for the first month. Braves country is clean car country thanks to Tidal Wave Auto Spa. 1-1 and a high fly ball to deep right field. Flying back, and he put the power stroke on that thing. A long home run by Matt Olson. Deep over the Braves bullpen into the seats, and it's a 1-run game. Now 2-1 Mariners in the fourth. How about 459 feet on that swing for Matt Olson?
I was just going to throw a 444 at you. That was a good 8 to 10 rows up into the seats above the Braves bullpen. Wow.
I think Matt's got Bryce Miller figured out. He just has to spread his secret to the rest of the dugout. A 2-1 game. Here comes Ozzie Albies. And Ozzie takes the ball high. That's the first home run of the night for the Braves, meaning he'll save at least $75 on a set of select tires at Tire Discounters Monday, plus a free alignment, a free oil change. Visit braves.tirediscounters.com to learn more. There's the 1-0 pitch. Ball high and outside. Smoke from those fireworks still hovering over the field. That's always a good sign. Well, that was killed by Olson. That was his 22nd home run of the year. 2-0 and a fly ball to deep left. Arozarena back. Still back at the track. And he dropped it out there on the warning track. Into second base for Ozzie Albies. It was like he went back too far. And instead of catching it over the top of his cap, he reached down, tried to make a basket catch. And that fell down to the ground.
Yeah, he was fighting it all the way. And then as he got to the warning track, it hit his glove. Clank.
Now meeting at the mound.
E7.
They're going to say E7. Pete Woodworth is the pitching coach, so he's out there. Well, the first 10 batters versus Miller, not a whole lot of action. But the Braves have come out with a homer and a 2-base error here in the fourth inning. Well, base hit can tie the game. Mariners had one error last night. And they have a big error here. It could be a crucial error, depending on what the Braves do with Ozzie Albies down at second. Here's Drake Baldwin. First pitch to Drake, and he'll swing and send one foul. Some much better swings versus Miller this second trip to the order.
Absolutely they are. Love to see Drake get him over to third.
Glance to second. 0-1, hard hit ball, deep right field. Robles back, under it, makes the catch in deep right. Tagging from second, Ozzie Albies. And he'll go to third base standing. Drake able to barrel that splitter. So now Ozzie at third base with one down. And a good job by Drake advancing the runner to third base. See if Ha-Sung Kim can drive him in and tie the game.
And Kim was able to do just that last night in the first inning with a sac fly. Infield in. Fly ball ties it up.
Kim flied out to center field back in the second inning. Right on right matchup. First pitch to Kim. Well, he's right on it. Fastball fouled back. That was belt high, and he was just under it. A Matt Olson homer put the Braves on the board. Ozzie Albies at third base. Braves looking to tie the game. 0-1 to Kim. He pops one up right side of the infield. Josh Naylor, the first baseman, right by the bag. In fact, just about stepping on it, and makes the catch 2 down.
That hurt. Still got an out left, though.
This will be the time to get Ronald going. He struck out back in the second inning. We mentioned that it wasn't a good road trip at all for Ronald. He is currently enduring a 22 at-bat hitless spell, the longest of his career. I'd say he's due to bust out. First pitch to Acuna, and he takes a ball high. That stretch for Ronald, an .037 batting average in his last 8 games. Lowest for any 8-game span of his career. Base hit ties the game. 1-0 pitch. Check swing on a fastball away, and he missed outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Ronald with 31 RBIs this season. Ozzie Albies takes a lead at third base. Hitters count. 2-0. And a strike on the outside corner with a splitter. Mariners 2, Braves 1. We're in the bottom of the 4th inning. Miller, the right-hander, straightens, set right at the letters. And the 2-1 to Acuna. Strike on the inside corner. That's a well-placed fastball. Crowd doesn't like it, but that's actually a good pitch.
Yeah, Ronald made it look way inside when he kind of jackknifed back out of the way, but it was a strike. Count even 2-2 on Acuna. Miller fires. Up and in. Tried a fastball. Now the count of 3 balls, 2 strikes. If he walks him, then Michael Harris would come to the plate. Miller bent at the waist, now straightens. Ball in a black glove, even with the letters on the front of his Navy uniform. He spins the 3-2, and there's ball 4 low and outside. Good eye laid off a fastball tailing away. 2-out walk will extend the inning for Michael Harris, who is 0 for 1 with a fly out to center field. Harris hitless in this series. He was 0 for 4 last night. So he is 0 for his last 5. If you go back to August 9th, Michael is tied for 3rd in the big leagues with 26 RBIs.
And a chance to boost that number with a base hit right here. First pitch swinging on a fly ball to center. Julio Rodriguez drifting to his right. He's there, and he's got it for the out. So the Braves threaten to tie the game. They get just the one run on the homer by Matt Olson. Altogether, one run on one hit, one error, 2 men left. We played 4. We go to the top of the 5th. 2-1 Mariners.
With South College's Bachelor of Science and Health Science, you can focus on pre-physical therapy or pre-physical...
I don't mean to interrupt your meal, but I saw you from across a cafe, and you're the Geico Gecko, right?
In the flesh.
Oh, my goodness. This is huge to finally meet you. I love Geico's fast and friendly claim service.
Well, that's how Geico gets 97% customer satisfaction.
Anyway, that's all. Enjoy the rest of your food.
No worries. So are you just going to watch me eat?
Oh, sorry. Just a little starstruck. I'll be on my way.
If you're going to stick around, just pull up a chair.
You're the best.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. One more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
This is a 15-second test message. It's Saturday evening. Your closest location is Washington, D.C. You are using a desktop device. You have heard this message 6 or more times. End of message.
How do we respond to lowball offers from insurance companies?
With relentless litigation. For the justice you're entitled to after an accident, you know who to call.
Make it a Farah fight. Farah and Farah.
Tampa.
It's a great night for baseball.
This matchup features some of the best talent in the game. A lot of power, a lot of...
2-1 into the top of the 5th inning, and now for more play-by-play, here's Joe.
Thanks, Ben. Boy, it was beautiful, too, wasn't it?
That was majestic.
High, arcing, really pretty.
And you know, when you have daydreams as a kid about hitting homers, they look like that.
Exactly right. Back to the top of the order for the Mariners. Arozarena steps in and takes low ball 1. He has grounded out and walked. Waldrop fires inside, ball 2. 96 on that fastball. 79 pitches. He's had to work hard. Here's pitch number 80. Outside, ball 3. Fans, Northside Hospital, for a healthier future together. Look to Northside. 3-0 delivery, taking all the way. It's a strike. Fans trying to get a wave started here and doing a pretty good job of it. Good crowd on hand for Saturday night. The 3-1 pitch. Ball 4. 5th walk issued by Waldrop tonight. But he only trails 2-1. He has walked the leadoff man each of the last 3 innings. Cal Raleigh has walked and scored. There goes the runner. The pitch is high. Throw down to second. Bounces into center field. But Arozarena does not know that it went into center field. He's still lying down at second base. Stolen base number 26 for Arozarena, and they're going to go out and check on him. The throw didn't hit him. It bounced over the glove of Kim and over the runner, but he may have hit the bag pretty hard, or the helmet. His own helmet came up and nailed him.
You know what I think he did? I think that the impact of the ground jarred him where you don't want to get jarred.
Got racked a little?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Yeah, they had a little laugh going out there. Number 26 of the year for Arozarena, as mentioned. 1-0 the count. to Cal Raleigh. Raleigh, as in Raleigh, North Carolina. Walked and scored and struck out. 5 for his last 25. 2-1, Seattle. The pitch. Swung on, hit hard. Backhand stop on one hop by Olson. He'll toss to Waldrop covering, and over to third goes Arozarena. Good play by Matt Olson on a hot smash by the Mariners catcher. The big dumper got the runner over to third. He's there with one out. See how the Braves defense plays it. Looks like the infield's going to come in for Rodriguez, who hit a 2-run homer in the first and hit by a pitch in the third inning on an 0-2 count. Waldrop delivers, swing and a miss. .263 average for Julio Rodriguez. And the pitch. Swung on, bounced toward third, right at the bag. Alvarez had it, almost got the tag out. And the throw to first in time. Runner at third was holding and trying to hustle back to the bag right as Nacho was fielding it. And Nacho tried to put the tag on him, but it was too late. But his throw to first in time, 2 down.
Boy, if he had gotten that tag on Arozarena, that'd been one of the best double plays all year.
No kidding. I was talking to Walt Weiss today before the game about Nacho and how well he's playing at third, and he said we just couldn't ask for more. He's playing great over there. Here's Naylor. He's walked and flied out. Stretch in the pitch. Check swing. Didn't go. Ball 1. 2 runs, 2 hits for Seattle. A run on 2 hits for the Braves. And action starts in the Braves bullpen as the pitch counts at 87 for Waldrop. Pitch way inside. Did it hit him? I guess not. But Murphy had to chase the ball down the first baseline about 10 feet. So it must have squirted away from him.
Roldy Munoz is tossing in the Braves bullpen. Well, you'd love to get Waldrop through this, but if he does, those are 5 really stressful innings for Hurston.
Oh, my gosh. A lot of traffic. 2 hits, 5 walks, a hit batter. 2-0 pitch to Naylor. High, ball 3. 2 outs in the inning. Runner at third. Needless to say, this is probably his last batter if he walks him or loses him. Got to figure Naylor's got a green light here. It calls time. Eugenio Suarez is on deck, and Suarez is fanned twice. Naylor deep in the box, left-handed hitter. And the pitch. Strike call, 3-1. They play Naylor way around a pull. Huge hole on the left side. And the 3-1. Swung on, hit hard, one hopper. Backhanded by Kim. Outfield grass. Throw to first. Got him, inning over. Ha-Sung Kim was playing right up the middle as far as you could play and had to go to his right about 10 feet and backhanded a one-hopper, and Waldrop's out of it.
So, I was just parking my car, and then I saw you. The Gecko. Huge fan.
I'm always honored to meet fans out in the wild.
The honor is mine. I just love being able to file a claim in under 2 minutes with the Geico app.
Well, the Geico app is top-notch.
I know you get asked this all the time, but could you sign it?
Sign what? The app? Yeah, sure.
Oh, that means so much. Oh, it rubbed off the screen when I touched it. Could you sign it again?
Anything to help, I suppose.
You're the best.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
5 a.m. I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink. Running 12 miles today. Grab a green juice, quick change, and head to work. Meetings, workshops. 1 more Celsius, no slowing down. Working late, but obviously still meeting the girls for a little dancing. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
This is a 15-second test message. It's Saturday evening. Your closest location is Washington, D.C. You are using a desktop device. You have heard this message 6 or more times. End of message.
If you've been in a big truck accident, you better have a lawyer who understands the traffic rules for big trucks.
And a lawyer who can navigate the hundreds of laws that can complicate your case.
At Farah and Farah, we're ready to go the long haul to fight for you. Tampa.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
Football season unless you catch the latest news while you work. Lock in Cellini and Domino every weekday from 10 to 2 on 680 The Fan or the Fan app.
Bottom of the fifth, Joe Ben and Jay Chad with you from Truist Park. 2-1 Mariners. Sean Murphy will lead it off for the Braves. Struck out his first time. Long conversation in the dugout between Brian Snitker and Hurston Waldrop. We'll see if he goes back out. Miller to the plate and a pop-up foul straight back right below us, 0-1. Murphy a little mad at himself. Hits himself in the leg with his bat. Hoping he can get another pitch to hit like that one. Bryce Miller out of New Braunfels, Texas, delivers. Outside, 1-1. He's only thrown 61 pitches.
Yeah, he zipped through the Braves that first trip to the order, didn't he?
Yeah.
Munoz is still tossing in the bullpen, so I think that tells us what the Braves plan on doing in the 6th inning.
Probably does. Miller steps, kicks, and fires. Ground ball, 2-hopper hit to short. Crawford has it, skips, and throws, and got him one away. Fans, did you know the original Louisiana brand hot sauce is the official hot sauce of the Braves and is made with peppers, vinegar, and salt in perfect balance to make the food you're eating taste better? Well, now you do. That's Louisiana hot. Buy you some. One out for Nacho. Put a little Louisiana hot sauce on your nachos, too, come to think of it.
That's a good combination.
That'd be pretty good. Nacho 2 for 3 with a double last night. Grounded out his first time up tonight. Fouls one off to the right side, 0-1.
You know, if that's it for Hurston Waldrop, I know that he didn't want to have a night like this anytime soon, a frustrating night for him. But I still think he showed us a lot tonight.
I agree with you. 100%. The 0-1. Strike call 0-2. Especially this top of this inning.
Yeah.
Runner third, one out. He got a couple of ground outs and got out of the inning.
He's 23 years old. He's made fewer than 10 starts in the big leagues. And he showed a level of composure tonight where lots of things were going against him. And a few of those things he can't control, like the strike zone of Stu Shorewater.
Correct. Made a mistake with a bad pitch to Rodriguez in the first that turned into a 2-run homer, and it's accounted for all the runs. Nacho takes low and away, ball 1.
And outside of that, yeah, the 5 walks, and he hit a batter. But if he doesn't show that level of composure, which is pretty impressive for a guy as young as he is, that goes completely off the rails.
This game could be completely out of hand already.
100%.
A 1-2 to Nacho. Swung on line down the first base line. That's a base hit. Over to get it is Robles. Nacho on his way to second. Here's the throw. Head first slide. He's safe. Nacho with another double. Tying run at second. Naylor, the first baseman, was way off the line. There was no chance for him to get that one.
And Zinger came off his bat 95 miles an hour, just blistered down the line.
He's just a slasher. That's his 11th double. Back to the top of the order in Jurickson Profar. Miller taking forever out of the stretch. The pitch. Down low and in, ball one. That was another thing Walt Weiss was talking about Nacho today before the game, about how he projects. Obviously, when Austin Riley's ready to go next season, he'll be the third baseman. But how valuable Alvarez could be. Split finger in there for a strike, 1-1. And Walt said, you know, I think second base might be a place where he could play.
Saw him there last year.
Yeah. Came up as a shortstop. That's not going to happen. Not by choice anyway. The 1-1. Jurickson swing and a miss, 1-2.
Third base looks like his spot more than any other, doesn't it?
I agree with you. Profar has grounded out and fouled out. 2 for 4, 2 doubles last night. Switch hitter batting left-handed, and now Bryce Miller steps off. Kind of a quiet murmur in the crowd right now, hoping the Braves can tie it up. The pitch. Old foul again, the split finger. He was on that one. Stays alive, 1-2. Profar in the month of August scored 25 runs and had at least 25 runs scored and at least 25 RBIs. Inside, 2-2.
You know, for the season, he's hitting 259. But with runners in scoring position, he's hitting 300 with 3 doubles and 5 homers.
Clutch.
Making it count.
Stretch in the pitch. Swung on, popped up. Might stay in play for Suarez at third base. He's got it in foul territory. They jammed Profar there, and he fought it off, but into a pop-out. 2 out, and here's Olson, who's had a big night against Miller. A line shot single to left his first time up. And a rocket home run, 459 feet to right center. Pitching coach out to talk to him about what they're going to do with Olson with first base open.
They got to like this matchup. And I can't imagine that conversation out there on the mound. They're going to come up with a solution that's really that much better than anything else. The way things have gone for Olson versus Miller tonight.
I just can't imagine there's a whole lot of strategy. Do you want to walk him or pitch to him? I'm going to pitch to him. Okay, go get him. Matt playing in his 760th straight game. The stretch. Tying run at second. The pitch. Swung on, hit foul. Out of play. Had a good rip at that one. 0-1. Matt was 1 for 3 last night, and he came into the game tonight hitting .324 over his last 10 games. He's added to that. His average back up over 270 to 271. The pitch. Bounced up there. Nice block by Raleigh. Runner has to hold. 1-1.
By the way, fitting that you'd mentioned Olson's consecutive game streak on this, the 30th anniversary of Cal Ripken breaking Lou Gehrig's record 30 years ago tonight.
My goodness. It's so long ago we heard Chris Berman. The stretch in the 1-1. Bounce towards second. Little 2-hopper handled by Rivas. They'll throw him out. And the Braves get a double, but they leave the runner at second. And we go to the sixth, still 2-1, Seattle.
I don't mean to interrupt your meal, but I saw you from across a cafe, and you're the Geico Gecko, right?
In the flesh.
Oh, my goodness. This is huge to finally meet you. I love Geico's fast and friendly claim service.
Well, that's how Geico gets 97% customer satisfaction.
Anyway, that's all. Enjoy the rest of your food.
No worries. So are you just going to watch me eat?
Oh, sorry. Just a little starstruck. I'll be on my way.
If you're going to stick around, just pull up a chair.
You're the best.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. One more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
You can't count on much these days.
No way, Jim. This is incredible.
But you can always count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
Here we go. This time for real.
Watch your local NFL game live every Sunday, all the way through the AFC Championship game.
And he's in for a touchdown.
Visit ParamountPlus.com/NFL to get started today and count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
Life doesn't stop after you've been involved in a car accident. You've got things to do and places to be. If your car is damaged, call Farah and Farah anytime, 7 days a week. Farah and Farah, Tampa.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right.
Mariners have a 2-1 lead over the Braves, and the Braves go into the bullpen, bring along the right-hander Roddy Munoz, who will be making his Truist Park debut. He just made his big league debut 4 days ago. On that last road trip, we were in Chicago. He came on for his debut, pitched 2 scoreless innings, 2 hitless innings, faced 7 batters, a couple walks and a strikeout. Roddy Munoz, 6'2", 185 pounds, a righty from the Dominican, and he'll be facing Suarez, Polanco, and Crawford.
Has a twin brother, Roddy, who is in the big leagues with St. Louis. R-O-L-D-D-Y, Roldy, not to be confused with Rowdy Tellez. Got a good fastball. He hit 100 miles an hour in that debut in Chicago. Eugenio Suarez steps in and takes low ball 1 at 96. Waldrop, 5 innings, 2 hits, 2 runs. They were both earned. Came on a 2-run homer in the first by Rodriguez. 5 walks, 5 strikeouts, and a hit batter. Ball 2 to Suarez, who fanned twice against Waldrop. Munoz gets a strike in there. 2-1. 91-mile-an-hour slider. 25 years old. Munoz works out of the stretch, delivers inside, 3-1. Suarez, Polanco, and Crawford due up. 3-1. Breaking ball, check swing. He didn't go. Ball 4. So that's 6 walks earned by Seattle hitters tonight, and we're only in the 6th inning. They lead 2-1. They've left 5 men on base. The Braves have turned 1 double play. Pitch to Polanco. Switch hitter batting left. A strike call. This guy's a tough out. Lined out to center his first time up. And he's also drawn a walk. Munoz to the plate. Outside. At 98, 1-1. Washington beat the Cubs at Wrigley today, 2-1. Philadelphia over Miami, 4-2 down south. Next pitch, nowhere near. He's all over the place, 2-1. And that's going to create a meeting at the mound. Sean Murphy on the trot out there, and here comes Ozzie Albies to interpret for him and try to convince him to throw the ball over the plate. Cincinnati leading the Mets 6-2. They're at the end of the 7th inning. in Cincinnati. Giants 2-0 over St. Louis in St. Louis into 5. Milwaukee 4-0 over the Pirates. Bottom of the 8th. Top of the 3rd at Arizona. Diamondbacks 3, Red Sox nothing on the Saia LTL Freight scoreboard. Saia LTL Freight, the official freight carrier of the Atlanta Braves. Meeting over. The stretch and the 2-1 to Polanco. There it is. Got through Murphy and back to the screen. He can't find it. Suarez is on his way to second base, and we'll wait to see how they score that one. It didn't appear to be in the dirt. It looked like it was right at the bottom of the zone and went right off of Sean's glove, who tried to pancake it. That might be a pass ball. We'll wait and see. 3-1 the count. And the pitch. Ball 4. Back-to-back walks.
Pass ball. Runner advances on a pass ball.
That was Murphy's second pass ball this season and 16th of his career. But more worrisome than that, the walks.
Yeah. Quickly, Pierce Johnson gets up for Atlanta. Remember, the new rules state that Munoz has to face at least 3 batters. Here's his third, and that's Crawford, who takes a strike. Crawford's flied out, grounded out, 0 for 2. Didn't start last night, came in defensively, but he's had a sore shoulder that's bothered him. Left-handed hitter, outside, 1-1. Former Philly, top prospect for the Phillies at one time. Two on, nobody out. 2-1 Seattle. Swing and a miss. 92-mile-an-hour slider biting in on him. Strikeout would be large right here. Next offering, swing and a miss. He got the strikeout. First one for Munoz. Big out there, and that'll bring up Robles.
That was a nice job by Murphy holding on to that one.
And that's going to do it for Munoz. Here comes Brian Snitker out to make the Aero Exterminators call to the bullpen. Make the right call and protect your home or business from pests by calling 888-GO-AERO or visit aeroexterminators.com. I'll tell you about the new pitcher, Pierce Johnson, right after this timeout on the Braves Radio Network.
Developers, engineers, and planners, do you have a project that needs a cold...
Ooh, Geico. I just love being able to file a claim in under 2 minutes with the Geico app. Could you sign it?
Sign what? The app? Yeah, sure.
Oh, it rubbed off the screen when I touched it. Could you sign it again?
Anything to help, I suppose.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. One more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
You can't count on much these days.
No way, Jim. This is incredible.
But you can always count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
Here we go. This time for real.
Watch your local NFL game live every Sunday, all the way through the AFC Championship game.
And he's in for a touchdown.
Visit ParamountPlus.com/NFL to get started today and count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
Life doesn't stop after you've been involved in a car accident. You've got things to do and places to be. If your car is damaged, call Farah and Farah anytime, 7 days a week. Farah and Farah, Tampa.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
And for Pierce, this will be appearance number 56 of the season. He's 3-3 with a 2.45 ERA and trying to bounce back from a performance that saw him give up 2 runs in his last go-round on September 1st.
Charged with a blown save as well. Victor Robles, right-handed hitter, right on right here. 1 out, runners at first and second. 2-1 Seattle. The pitch. Robles takes a strike. He doubled Off the left center field wall his last time up. One of only 2 hits for Seattle, but they've had base runners everywhere all night. Johnson fires another curveball, another strike, 0-2. They've left 5 men on base. They've got 2 out there right now, the Mariners. The 0-2 from Pierce. Got him looking. Boy. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Never got the bat off his shoulders. 2 out.
Curveball looking really good tonight. Threw him 3 really good ones, especially that last one. Bottom just dropped out from under that one.
That's 7 strikeouts for Braves pitchers, 5 by Waldrop, and 1 each by Johnson and Munoz. Here's Rivas, the 9-hole hitter. And he takes inside ball 1. He's grounded out and struck out. They had 2 on, nobody out. Now it's 2 on, 2 out. And the pitch. Curveball strike. You're right, Ben. That's sharp tonight.
Is 35,700.
35,700 on the nose here tonight. Excellent Saturday night crowd. The 1-1 pitch to Rivas. Swung on, lifted in the air to left field, not very deep. In comes Profar, a couple of steps, and he's got it to end the inning. Nice job by Pierce Johnson. No runs, 2 more men left on by the Mariners. We hope that comes back to.
I don't mean to interrupt your meal, but I love Geico's fast and friendly claim service.
Well, that's how Geico gets 97% customer satisfaction.
Yeah. I'll let you get back to your food.
So are you just going to watch me eat?
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
Texting terms at unlock.com/SMS. Privacy policy at unlock.com/privacy-policy. Texting enrolls for recurring automated text marketing messages. Message and data rates may apply. Reply stop to opt out. Terms and conditions apply. For full details, see unlock.com/legal. Actor portrayal.
Lisa, thanks for having me over. Your new kitchen is gorgeous. How'd you find the money to do it?
We worked with this great company, Unlock. They help you unlock the future value of your home to get the cash you need today.
So it's a home equity loan?
No, it's not a loan at all. There's no monthly payments and no interest charges ever. And you can use the money however you want. We were able to redo our kitchen and pay off our credit card debt.
Wow, Jack and I could really use this to finally pay off our old student loan debt. How do I get started?
It's easy. Just go to their website.
Text EQUITY to 865-865 to unlock the value in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Pay off debt, improve your home, add to your retirement fund. It's up to you. Text EQUITY to 865-865. Text the word EQUITY to 865-865. Text EQUITY to 865-865 now.
The countdown is on. South Florida football storms into Raymond James Stadium in just days. Season tickets start at just $135. Your all-access pass to the entire South Florida football season. Visit usfbullstix.com or call 800-GO-BULLS today.
Get in the zone, AutoZone. Restrictions apply.
Cobb County is Atlanta's sweet spot at home of the Atlanta Braves. Cobb Travel and Tourism is your insider's guide to all there is to see and do in the area. For more information, visit travelcobb.org.
Hey everybody, Buck Bellew here. When the Braves don't play at 7, join me for the new Buck Bellew Show here on The Fan, 680 and 93.7, home of the Braves.
Braves down a run. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Georgia Lottery home run jackpot inning. Ozzie Albies will lead off the inning against Bryce Miller, and he takes outside ball 1. Eddie Grable from Union City, Georgia, is our contestant with $2,050 in the jackpot. Miller with a new baseball. Roxon fires. Hard hit ball to first. Naylor stays down on it. He's got it. And he'll take it to the bag himself. 1 out. Vance Napa is a proud partner of your Atlanta Braves with America's largest network of parts and care. Napa has all the bases covered when it comes to your ride. Drake Baldwin will step in with one out. He is struck out and flied out. 1 for 6 in the series with an RBI, and the pitch taken for a strike. Miller's still throwing hard. That was 95. Suarez way off the line at third, and the pitch inside caused Drake to raise his hands up out of the way. 1-1 the count. If you'd like to enter for your chance to win at least $1,000 from the Georgia Lottery, visit 680thefan.com/GA Lottery. Georgia Lottery, today could be the day. The 1-1. Outside 2-1. But you better get your entry in soon. Running out of days. Two-one pitch. Inside and back to the backstop. 3-1. Let's pause for station identification. Braves Network.
Every Atlanta Braves game live on the air and streaming free on the app.
WCNN North Atlanta, a Dickey broadcasting station.
The Fan.
3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out, nobody on. 2-1 Seattle. Wind in the pitch by Miller. Swung on, bounced right back at him. Off the mound and into center field. Braves have had some good luck bouncing some balls off the mound. Last night it produced a run off the bat of Matt Olson, and now Baldwin gets one. Past the pitcher, hit the first base slope of the mound, and got it past the middle infielders.
You hit a 3-hopper through the middle at 88 miles an hour off the bat. You better put it in the right place, and that was perfectly placed for Drake.
Ha-Sung Kim, the batter. He is lined out, popped up, 0 for 2. The pitch, high, ball 1. Mariners bullpen gets busy. They got a lefty and a righty throwing. Braves have Daysbel Hernandez, recently recalled from Gwinnett, playing catch in their bullpen. Out of the stretch, the pitch, strike call. Popped one in there at 94.
Yeah, they've got Spire, who took the loss last night, tossing, and also Bazardo, who was throwing last night but never got into the game.
The 1-1 to Kim. Just off the plate outside, 2-1. Kim had faced Miller before from his time out west. 0 for 2. Coming in and 0 for 2 tonight. Two-one pitch. Swung on, bounced left side and past Crawford into left field. Baldwin will hold at second. Tying run in scoring position. Go ahead run at first. 1 out.
Good contact by Baldwin and Kim. And now with Ronald coming up to the plate, we mentioned the drought that he's in the midst of. Well, you could really take out 2 birds with 1 stone with a homer right here. You'd get yourself a winner in the home run jackpot inning in that drought by Ronald and take the lead.
That would be sweet, wouldn't it? Here's the pitch to Ronald. Inside, ball 1. 2 runs, just 2 hits for the Mariners. Braves 1 run, 5 hits. Kim able to get a huge lead at first with Naylor way off the line for Acuna. Baldwin leads from second. The pitch outside. 2-0. Ronald struck out his first time up and then drew a walk back in the 4th inning. Infield pretty much straight up except for Naylor way off the line at first. The pitch fouled back. He had a good rip. 2-1. Outfield is pretty straight away. Pretty good gap between Rodriguez in center and Rosarina in left. 1 out. And the pitch to Ronald. Here it is. Swung on, fouled straight back. He had a good cut at that, and he kind of looked skyward. Does Acuna like, boy, he had a good pitch to hit and missed it. 2-2. Acuna came in with 6 at-bats against Miller. 2 for 6. Count even at 2-2. The pitch high. Couldn't get him to chase that high limb, and it's a full count, 3-2.
Doing that first pitch splitter has been nothing but fastballs since then. Want to just gear up for that heater, see if he can barrel one right here.
Crowd getting into it. And a bluff back to second by Miller. No throw. Fans boo Miller. He was just trying to see if the Braves are going to be running on the 3-2 count. I wouldn't expect it with Baldwin, the lead runner. And he steps off again. His second disengagement. Bryce Miller gets his sign. And now fires. Low and outside. He walked him. They're loaded. Second walk of the night for Bryce Miller, and they've both been Acuna. Bases full of Braves, and that's going to do it for Bryce Miller. He makes the Arrow Exterminator's call to the...
I don't mean to interrupt your meal, but I love Geico's fast and friendly claim service.
Well, that's how Geico gets 97% customer satisfaction.
Yeah. I'll let you get back to your food.
So are you just going to watch me eat?
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. One more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
You can't count on much these days.
No way, Jim. This is incredible.
But you can always count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
Here we go. This time for real.
Watch your local NFL game live every Sunday, all the way through the AFC Championship game.
And he's in for a touchdown.
Visit ParamountPlus.com/NFL to get started today and count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
How do we respond to lowball offers from insurance companies?
With relentless litigation. For the justice you're entitled to after an accident, you know who to call.
Make it a Farah fight. Farah and Farah.
Tampa.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
The first postseason game for Roy Halladay.
Chuck and Chernoff, weekdays from 2 to 6 on 680 The Fan and the Fan app.
It's a 2-1 lead for the Mariners in the bottom of the 6th inning. Not even 24 hours ago, the Mariners called upon the lefty Gabe Spire in a 1-1 game. That was in the 8th inning last night, and he got torched. Faced 4 batters, gave up 4 straight hits, including 2 extra base hits, allowed 3 runs, took the loss. Well, now Spire gets the call again. This time he's surrounded by Braves, and Michael Harris has the opportunity to rip the lid off this place with a base hit right now.
Oh, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? Harris did not face him last night. He was already out of the game by the time Michael came up there in the 8th inning. So here we go. Works out of the stretch. Bases loaded. The pitch swung on, lifted into left center field and pretty deep. On the run, Rodriguez onto the track. He'll make the catch. 2 runners tag and advance, and we're tied 2-2. Sac fly for Michael Harris. His 78th RBI, and he ties Olsen for the team lead. Kim is at third. Acuna stayed at first.
Just got right on that first pitch. Got the job done. Get back to even.
Second time tonight. The Braves have had a big runner at third. Let's see if they can get him in this time. Here's Murphy swinging at first pitch and fouling it straight back into the screen. 0-1. Murphy struck out and grounded out. 0-2. Eddie Grable of Union City, Georgia, hoping they can do more than just put the Braves on top, but maybe go out of here. The pitch. Swung on, hit hard. Two-hopper. Gloved by Crawford. He'll go the short way to second. The inning is over. But the Braves tie it up. They had 2 hits.
Ooh, Gecko, I just love being able to file a claim in under 2 minutes with the Geico app. Could you sign it?
Sign what? The app? Yeah, sure.
Oh, it rubbed off the screen when I touched it. Could you sign it again?
Anything to help, I suppose.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
For full details, including terms and conditions, visit unlock.com/legal. Call 1-888-780-6854 to speak with a representative today. Actor portrayal. Terms and conditions apply.
Lisa, thanks for having me over. Your new kitchen is gorgeous. How'd you find the money to do it?
We worked with this great company, Unlock. They help you unlock the future value of your home to get the cash you need today.
So it's a home equity loan?
No, it's not a loan at all. There's no monthly payments and no interest charges ever. And you can use the money however you want. We were able to redo our kitchen and pay off our credit card debt.
Wow, Jack and I could really use this to finally pay off our old student loan debt. How do I get started?
It's easy. Just give him a call or go to unlock.com.
Call 1-888-780-6854 to unlock the value in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Use the money for home improvements, to pay off debt, or to add to your retirement fund. It's up to you. Visit unlock.com. That's unlock.com. Or call 1-888-780-6854 now to get started.
You hear that? That's the sound of Pepsi Zero Sugar. The better tasting, more refreshing Zero Sugar Cola. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Let your taste decide.
May vary, cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Coca-Cola and Fanta are registered trademarks of the Coca-Cola Company.
Hey Braves fans, this is Kelly Kroll reminding you to join me on the Buck Belue Show weeknights from 6 to 8 when the Braves are off, and Saturday mornings from 9 to noon on 680 The Fan.
We go to the 7th inning and a new pitcher for the Braves, Daysbel Hernandez, who was just called up for the 3rd time this year. Hernandez 4-2 with a 2.72 ERA. He's been in 38 games, 36 innings, an unsightly 30 walks and 33 strikeouts, but just a 190 average against him. They can't hit him, so if they get on, he's usually putting them on himself. We go to the 7th, all tied. Back once again, here's Ben.
Thank you, Joe. Climbing in, Randy Arozarena has been on base twice with 2 walks. He's stolen 2 bags tonight, and he takes a ball outside. All right, 7th inning, a tie game, and what's the number we were looking at earlier, where the Mariners have suffered on this road trip is late in games. 1-0 pitch on the way. Bouncer right side that finds a hole. Arozarena's on for the 3rd time tonight. That's his first hit. And just a roller through the right side. And he's on base for Cal Riley. We mentioned that the Mariners on this road trip are 1-6, and they've been outscored 15-9 in the 7th inning and later. And once again, they find themselves in a tie game late. We'll see what takes place between these two bullpens as they wage war upon one another. Cal Riley is 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. He was aboard when Rodriguez sent one into the Hank Aaron Terrace way back in the 1st inning. And he takes a ball low and inside. A base hit by Arozarena, the 3rd hit of the night for the Mariners. They had 1 in the 1st, 1 in the 4th, and then this one. Pick off over to first base. And back into the dive of Arozarena. So 2 runs, 5 hits, no errors for the Braves. 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error for the Mariners. Daysbel, as he just threw over, knows he's got to keep a very close eye on Arozarena. He lengthens the lead. 1-0 and a high fly ball to deep center. Michael Harris looking up. Michael to the warning track. Under it. Has it for the out. Right in front of the Braves bullpen. Tagging from first to Arozarena. The throw 1 hop shoots to the right of second. And in there at second base is Arozarena. Riley just missed that one. And 1 away here in the 7th inning.
Michael tried to do a good job of deking Arozarena into thinking maybe it was a home run. but it didn't work. And Rosarena able to tag up in advance.
There's Julio Rodriguez, responsible for their 2 runs with that homer back in the first inning. First pitch he sees in there for a called strike. 98, nice and easy at the top of the zone. Got a question for you about this lineup that the Mariners send out there. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That'll be fouled back. Cal Riley has taken to the spotlight this year. 51 home runs. And from a power standpoint, he's certainly one of the more feared hitters in the big leagues. But when you examine this lineup top to bottom, I mean, you'd probably say that this guy is as big a threat as anybody in Rodriguez. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Missed high 1-2. And I'd love your opinion on who's the guy in that lineup that you don't want beating you. Well, kind of tough choice, isn't it?
It is. You got to go pretty low in the lineup to find somebody.
1-2 pitch, fouled back.
Because Naylor can certainly do some damage. He's batting in the cleanup spot tonight. Then you got Suarez. You don't want him beating you or giving him anything to hit to launch out of here. Polanco, a switch hitter, tough out. Always puts a ball in play.
1-2, looked like a good pitch, but he doesn't get the call. That was in the zone at the bottom corner of the zone, doesn't get the call.
That's a tough call.
It is.
Down to about through 6 hitters.
2-2, whacked foul into the second deck along the first base line.
The thing I've noticed about Raleigh and what I noticed last year when we were in Seattle is everything sounds like it's right on the sweet spot. Really barreled up.
2-2. A little bit low and outside. I mean, if the game's on the line and I got to face one of those 2 batters, Riley or Rodriguez, I don't know which way I'm going.
I know.
I'm fearful of the both of them. Daysbell's 3-2. Popped up, spinning back and foul. And into the seats down to our right.
109 RBIs for Raleigh. And now 84 for Rodriguez.
I'll tell you what's amazing about that number. There's a 3-2 pitch on the way to Julio Rodriguez. Stroked to the air to deep center field. Harris going to sprint back to the wall, and that is gone. Julio Rodriguez with his second 2-run homer of the game, and the Mariners retake the lead as it's now 4-2 Seattle on the power of 2 swings from Rodriguez. Boy, what a shot that was to dead center into the waterfall out there.
Yep, right into Chattahoochee Falls, and Rodriguez knew it.
That's his 30th home run of the year. RBIs 85 and 86.
Knee high down the middle and absolutely crushed.
So now 4-2 Mariners. What I was going to say is how many guys hitting one spot behind a guy with 100-plus RBIs would have 86 themselves? There's a bouncer back to the mound that'll be gloved by Daysbell. Little lob over to first base for the out.
Not many.
I mean, because think about how many times he comes to the plate with the bases empty hitting behind Riley.
Did so August
2 down here in the 7th. Coming up, it'll be the 7th inning stretch brought to you by the Warrior Alliance. Going to bat for veterans and their families by helping them navigate success after military service. To learn more, go to thewarrioralliance.org.
Third this season.
Hayden Harris now tossing in the Braves bullpen. Eugenio Suarez takes a strike on the outside corner.
I mean, you fight your tail off to try to get the tying run across, and then it lasts about 5 minutes.
And that one's pounded a deep left field. Eugenio Suarez with another homer against the Braves. Hit it right into the Mariners bullpen, and they're flexing their muscles here in the top of the 7th versus Hernandez. Homers from Rodriguez and Suarez, and it's 5-2 Seattle. Suarez's 43rd home run of the year. Feels like half of them have come against the Braves this year.
No kidding. 106 RBIs for him. Boy, did he keep his head still watching the replay. His head was so still, and he just launched.
Mariners have a celebratory trident that they carry down to the dugout if you hit a home run. It's a big trident that they carry down there. So they basically had Rodriguez hand it off to Suarez. And here comes Brian Snitker. That'll be it for Daysbel Hernandez. Braves make the Aero Exterminators call to the bullpen. Make the right call. Protect your home and business from pests by calling 888-GO-AERO or by visiting aeroexterminators.com. It'll be Hayden Harris.
I don't mean to interrupt your meal, but I saw you from across a cafe, and you're the Geico Gecko, right?
In the flesh.
Oh, my goodness. This is huge to finally meet you. I love Geico's fast and friendly claim service.
Well, that's how Geico gets 97% customer satisfaction.
Anyway, that's all. Enjoy the rest of your food.
No worries. So are you just going to watch me eat?
Oh, sorry. Just a little starstruck. I'll be on my way.
If you're going to stick around, just pull up a chair.
You're the best.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
5 a.m. I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink. Running 12 miles today. Grab a green juice, quick change, and head to work. Meetings, workshops. One more Celsius, no slowing down. Working late, but obviously still meeting the girls for a little dancing. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
This is a 15-second test message. It's Saturday evening. Your closest location is Washington, D.C. You are using a desktop device. You have heard this message 6 or more times. End of message.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Left-hander out of Augusta, Georgia, will come on and make his second big league appearance. Just called up from Gwinnett. He's 26 years old, 6 foot, 185. Made his big league debut on the 2nd of September at Chicago. Worked a perfect inning. And this year, this guy had a sub-1 ERA in AA and a sub-1 ERA in AAA. And also represented the Braves at the All-Star Futures game here at Truist Park. So it's not the first time he's pitched here, but it is as a big leaguer. Nobody on, 2 out, and 3 runs in for Seattle.
Need a quick out, trailing 5-2. Jorge Polanco, the batter. Swings at the first pitch, fouls one straight back. Inning started with a single by Arozarena. Riley flied out to center field, and Rodriguez with a deep homer over the center field wall. 2-run shot, then a ground out, then a solo homer by Eugenio Suarez.
Harris gives you a little different arm angle and look from the lefty. It's a short arm, real tight. His arm's tight to his body. Sneaky quick.
0-1 fouled off.
An undrafted free agent. That doesn't happen often in baseball, and see him pitch at the big leagues.
Yeah, good point. Here's the 0-2 pitch on the way to Jorge Polanco. Pulled out to third down the left field line past a diving Nacho Alvarez, banging off the sidewall. Charging up to get it now is Profar. By the time he gets his paws on it, it's a double by Polanco. It was a missile down the line. And the third extra base hit of the inning for the Mariners. It's one thing, going back to your point on Harris, it's one thing to fall to the cracks in terms of falling deep in the draft. You know, 25 round or 30th round, whatever it may be. You go undrafted. I mean, you're unheard of after that.
Remember our pal Alan Butts? He's the guy that had something to do with him signing with the Braves.
J.P. Crawford takes a strike.
He was on his way to pitch in an independent league, and Alan Butts got him to turn around and come back and sign with the Braves as an undrafted guy. Here he is. Way to go, Alan.
0-1 to Crawford. Outside 1-1. 5 runs, 6 hits, and an error for Seattle. 2 runs, 5 hits, no errors for the Braves. And a 3 home run night for Seattle, 2 of them coming from Julio Rodriguez. Here's his 1-1. Missed inside with a sweeper. Harris, long blonde hair coming out of the back of his blue cap all the way to the base of his neck. Lefty kind of bends back. Now kicks and fires a 2-1. Whacked out towards center field over a leaping Ha-Seong Kim. Coming around third base, Polanco. Harris lobs to second. And that single by J.P. Crawford drives in Jorge Polanco. And it's now 6-2 Seattle.
5 hits in the inning.
They only had 2 in the first 6 innings of the game. RBI number 47 of the season for J.P. Crawford. There's Victor Robles. 8th Mariner of the inning. He takes the ball low and inside. Final game of this series will be an early one tomorrow. That'll be a 12:05 Eastern first pitch. 11:05 Central. That'll be fouled back. Basically, baseball right after Sunday school tomorrow. It'll be Spencer Strider and Louis Castillo, 2 right-handers tomorrow afternoon. 1 ball and 1 strike on Victor Robles. Harris just trying to find that 3rd out somewhere. Now the 1-1 pitch. Low and inside, 2 balls and a strike. That homer by Rodriguez traveled 441 feet. Suarez has went 366. Here comes the 2-1. Strike on the inside corner. First homer of the game by Rodriguez went 422. So he's gone a combined 863 feet tonight with his 2 homers.
That's pretty good.
There's his 2-2. Sent foul down the right field line into the seats. All that and still not the longest homer of the night. That came off Matt Olson's bat. It was Matt's longest home run of the season. Solo homer in the 4th, traveled 459 feet. Again, the 2-2. And he got a piece of it, fouling off a fastball. Two pitch check swing. The appeal, he didn't go. Well, he was checking his swing, but also jackknifing his hips out of the way of that sweeper coming inside.
Yeah, and his top hand came off the bat, so I thought the bat got extended out there.
Boy, if that's not a committed swing.
It was to me.
Yeah, me too. Count runs full. 3-2 pitch. That's fouled off. Crawford was on the move there. He will be again. And the bottom of the inning, Braves will have 9, 1, and 2 coming up. And the Mariners bullpen will have at least a 4-run lead. Harris, the 4th reliever used by the Braves, and the 2nd this inning alone. Crawford runs, 3-2 pitch, and he just missed outside with a sweeper. Harris thought he had strike 3, started to walk to the dugout. Welcome to the Stu Shorewater strike zone.
Hayden. No kidding.
So now the Mariners will send on 9 to the plate. Here's Leo Rivas. He's gone 0 for 3. First pitch to Rivas in for a called strike. Eighteenth pitch coming up for Hayden Harris. And the 0-1. That'll be swung on, missed. Ahead of Rivas, 0-2. Braves are down 2-0 at the end of one inning. They picked up one of those back in the fourth inning, make it a 2-1 game, then tied in the sixth inning. But the Mariners have shot on by the Braves with a 4-run seventh. They're looking for more, still threatening. Lefty Harris set right at the belt. To Rivas. Line drive foul down the left field line. It's up over the tarp. Speaking of home runs, I got a really good this day in baseball history for you.
Okay, lay it on me.
This day in 1986, Bob Horner hit a grand slam. It was his 211th home run. It was his first ever grand slam.
Huh.
There's the 0-2 pitch on the way to Leo Rivas. And Rivas with a fly ball towards deep left center field, but Michael Harris over to his right. He's there. Makes the two-handed cradle, and that ends the top of the seventh. But it's a 4-run inning for the Mariners, complete with 2 homers, one by Rodriguez, one by Suarez. Time to stretch. We go to the...
I don't mean to interrupt your meal, but I saw you from across the cafe, and you're the Geico Gecko, right?
In the flesh.
Oh, my goodness. This is huge to finally meet you. I love Geico's fast and friendly claim service.
Well, that's how Geico gets 97% customer satisfaction.
Anyway, that's all. Enjoy the rest of your food.
No worries. So are you just going to watch me eat?
Oh, sorry. Just a little starstruck. I'll be on my way.
If you're going to stick around, just pull up a chair.
You're the best.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
You can't count on much these days.
No way, Jim. This is incredible.
But you can always count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
Here we go. This time for real.
Watch your local NFL game live every Sunday, all the way through the AFC Championship game.
And he's in for a touchdown.
Visit ParamountPlus.com/NFL to get started today and count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
A summer evening is the ideal time to throw on your helmet or boots, grab an ice-cold Mountain Dew with a refreshing citrus kick, and head to the hills for some hiking, mountain biking, and panoramic views you'll be liking. Because raising your heart rate and your elevation deserves the elevated deliciousness of cold refreshment.
With lots to do. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. Give me my good friends, give me a dew.
Do the dew.
Fixed Broadband Experience Report, August 2024.
For game-changing performance on the field to getting things done around the house, doers make a difference.
Ooh, Gecko, I just love being able to file a claim in under...
To your door, the Home Depot is how doers get more done.
For full details, including terms and conditions, visit unlock.com/legal. Call 1-888...
To you. Make Chuck and Chernoff part of your routine weekdays from 2 to 6 on 680 The Fan. Or tell your smart speaker to play 680 The Fan.
6-2 Mariners. A 4-run top of the seventh has given them a little cushion. They go to their bullpen again. Third pitcher of the night used by Dan Wilson. And it's Edward Bizzardo. 5-0 with a 2.51 ERA.
First pitch from Bizzardo is a called strike. Jake Fraley up to the plate, pinch hitting for Nacho Alvarez. Bizzardo, the third pitcher that they've used tonight. Miller got the start, went 5 1/3, then Spire 2/3 of an inning. Now Bizzardo. That'll be swung on, missed 0-2. Jake Fraley, 238 batter. 6 homers this season. Just joined the Braves here in the last week. And the 0-2 got him looking. One down here in the inning. Going back to that this day in baseball history, we're talking about Bob Horner. He hit 210 career home runs. He had never hit a grand slam. He hit one this day in '86. And at the time, it was a record for the most homers hit in the big leagues without a grand slam.
Huh.
And the odd thing was, he never hit another one the rest of his career.
No kidding.
It's the only one he ever hit. There's a fly ball towards the left side of the infield. Shortstop, J.P. Crawford under it. Drifting back into shallow left. He's got it for the out. And 2 down in the inning. Yeah, Bob hit 218 total homers. So he hit 210 of them before he hit his first grand slam. I remember for the longest time that was the case with Freddie Freeman. Freddie went a long time without a grand slam.
Yes, he did.
He didn't go that far, but he had a pretty deep drought without one.
I just remember Freddie's first one in Philadelphia. I think it was Doc Holliday, wasn't it?
Uh-huh.
long one to center.
I think my favorite bizarre nugget when it comes to grand slams.
What about Bizzardo?
There's
nugget.
a ball low.
You like Bizzardo nuggets?
Yes, I do. Ball no strikes on Matt Olson. There's a 1-0 pitch. Olson swings and misses. What was the one on Don Mattingly where he had 8 grand slams in one season and never hit another grand slam in any season outside of that?
I believe that's correct.
That might be the weirdest grand slam fact when it comes to Major League Baseball. Bouncer out to first base. Out to be gloved out there at first by Naylor. Tosses to Bizzardo. And down they go 1, 2, 3 in the bottom of the 7th. We go to the 8th inning, 6-2 Mariners.
When you open a Corona,
drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds. With that kind of money, you could go big time on a fancy water bottle with ultra titanium alloy metal. You're not sure why you need all that. I mean, it just holds water. But you're getting it anyway. Because if you're hiking near an active volcano and you accidentally drop the bottle into molten lava, your water will still be icy cold. Switch to Progressive and you could save big time for water bottles. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states. Potential savings will vary.
Raise the rudders! Raise the sails! Raise the sails!
Captain, an unidentified ship is approaching. Over.
Roger. Wait, is that an enterprise sales solution?
Reach sales professionals, not professional sailors. With LinkedIn ads, you can target the right people by industry, job title, and more. Start converting your B2B audience today. Spend $250 on your first campaign and get a free $250 credit for the next one. Get started today at linkedin.com/campaign. Terms and conditions apply.
Joining us on this episode are real Spectrum customers, Monique and Greg. We hear your family is a big fan of Spectrum.
Family of 4, we have about 18 devices last time I counted.
2 teens require a lot of speed. Everything they do is online.
There's gaming, there's streaming. Spectrum is perfect for us. I mean, it just seamlessly connects all our devices with lightning speed.
Sounds like Spectrum is really committed to keeping you connected.
It's amazing.
Baseball in crystal clear HD on the Fan app. Now with Apple CarPlay, so you can get it directly through your dashboard. Download the Fan app now.
New pitcher for the Braves. We go to the 8th inning. John Brebbia will come on to work. He last pitched at Chicago, took a loss, an inning and 2/3, 2 hits and a run. No walks, 2 strikeouts. Brebbia's 35 years old. He's been around a while, 6'1", 205. Fastball, slider, changeup, curveball. And after the Mariners batted around there in the 7th, they'll have the leadoff man back up there here in the 8th.
And it is the Yanmar strikeout the side inning, so best of luck to our contestant. By the way, Vidal Brujan out there at third base with Brebbia on the mound. Here in the Yanmar strikeout the side inning, if John Brebbia can strike out the side, our contestant, Timothy Bixler, will be the lucky winner of a brand new Yanmar utility terrain vehicle. Here's Randy Arozarena. He's been on base 3 times tonight, scored once, and he gets hit by a pitch. And Timothy, no winner tonight. Hate to take away all the suspense, but 1 pitch into our contest and no winner tonight. But Timothy would have been the lucky winner of a brand new Yanmar UTV. Had Brebbia struck out the side. Enter all season long at Braves.com/Yanmar for your chance to win a Yanmar UTV and to be entered for a grand prize drawing at the end of the season. Yanmar, built together and back longer. Timothy Bixler, thanks for playing tonight. So a man on base, 4th time that Arozarena has been on. First pitch swinging, and Raleigh hits a missile foul into the second deck deep down the right field line. Pick off of it at first. Arozarena back in standing. By the way, they're in the bottom of the 8th inning in Baltimore. Dodgers have a 3-0 lead on the Orioles. And Yoshinobu Yamamoto has a no-hitter through 7 2/3. There's the 0-1 pitch. That'll miss outside. We'll keep an eye on that one. Ball and a strike on Cal Raleigh. He's 0 for 3 with a walk and a run scored. Riley has 1 hit in this series. That was a single last night. Takes a strike on the outside corner. Cal Riley from North Carolina played his college ball at Florida State. And having a career year this year with 51 homers and 109 runs batted in. We mentioned Cal Ripken earlier tonight, as this is the 30th anniversary of Cal Ripken breaking Lou Gehrig's consecutive games streak. Cal Riley was actually named for Cal Ripken. Here's the 1-2 pitch. That'll miss high and outside. Two balls and 2 strikes on Cal Riley. Rosarena takes the lead at first base, held by Matt Olson. 2-2, a big swing and a miss, and he strikes out. Good-looking fastball that time out of Brebbia. One down here in the 8th, then brings Rodriguez up to the plate. And Rodriguez has done so much damage tonight. He has led the parade for the Mariners this evening. A 2-home run game. He was hit by a pitch, also grounded out to third base. There's a called strike on Julio Rodriguez. Just 24 years old. We've been talking about him for a while. He's still so young. From the Dominican Republic. His dad was a big baseball player there locally in the Dominican. Wanted Julio to be a catcher. There's the 0-1 pitch. Came inside, 1 ball and 1 strike. His dad started coaching him when he was a little boy and thought that his build looked like that of a catcher. And a lot of his little league years, he was catching. But, man, he had a growth spurt. And I decided, you know what, center field might be a better fit for him. 1-1 pitch, sent foul up here by us to our right. And a 1-2 count.
Well, I mentioned last night he's their version of Ronald Acuna Jr. because of all the things he can do. He had some injury problems last year and a not-so-good year for him by his standards, but he is quite a player.
Mm-hmm. One and 2 on Rodriguez. Runner goes, pitch on the way, and that'll be fouled off over to our right. When Rodriguez was 14 years old, left his family, went to a baseball academy in Santiago de los Caballeros. And that's where the Mariners discovered him. It was at a tryout for this academy in Santiago, and they had their eyes on him when he was 14 years old. That was 10 years ago. I'm sure he dazzled as a 14-year-old. 1 and 2 on Julio Rodriguez. Here it is from Brebbia. Sent deep and foul into the seats down the right field line. What do you think the thoughts are for a scout when they're down there scouting and they see a 14-year-old that looks like Julio Rodriguez probably did at that age?
They hope nobody else sees him.
Right. Keep it a secret. That's probably like mining for gold. You come across a gold nugget. In this case, it was Julio Rodriguez as a 14-year-old. Ball and 2 strikes on Rodriguez. Brebbia brings it. Rodriguez finds a hole on the right side of the infield. Turned around a fastball. Sent it through the right side. Ronald overran it by a foot or 2. Picks it up, sends it in. Down to second for Rosarena on the single by Rodriguez, and that's his 3rd hit of the night.
I think I've told you the story about J.T. Realmuto. When he was a high schooler in Oklahoma City, a friend of mine, good friend and teammate at Oklahoma, was one of the scouting supervisors for the Marlins. And he had his eye on JT, and while they didn't take him in the first round, they took him in the 2nd round. But he begged JT's coach not to let him catch.
There's Josh Naylor. He takes the first pitch strike.
Because he didn't want other teams to know that he could catch.
And add value to
that. Yeah.
The attention to him.
Right. And JT was a great athlete in all sports.
Yeah, JT could do anything.
He could play anywhere, too.
1 is outside, 1-1.
So, yeah, there's shenanigans. Here comes the scouts trying to protect guys that they like.
They know all the tricks.
Uh-huh.
6-2 Mariners, top of the 8th. 1-1 to Naylor. Missed low, 2 balls and a strike. A 4-run 7th for the Mariners, the difference in this one. Game was tied into the top of the 7th. But Seattle struck for 4 runs. Now they're threatening to add on. Naylor's 0 for 3. Brevia's 2-1. Missed high, 3 balls and a strike. What's the first time you were aware of a scout watching you? Is that in high school?
Yeah, it was actually more of a college coach.
3-1, driven high in the air to right field. This looks to be chop house bound, descending down and into the chop house for a 3-run homer. 17th bomb of the year for Josh Naylor, and that makes it a 9-2 Seattle lead in the 8th. That's their 4th home run as a team tonight. Naylor RBI 74, 75, and 76.
This is what they've been waiting on, Ben. This 4-game losing streak, 11 out of 12 on the road. They've been trying to figure out a way to break out. Well, in a big way tonight, late in the ball game.
Like we mentioned, in the first 7 games of this road trip, they had scored 9 runs in the 7th inning or later. They've scored 7 in this game. There's a ball low. So this is the top of eruption they've been in search of. A little flare into right field off the bat of Suarez. That'll dunk in for a hit. 1-out single by Suarez. Little broken bat flare brought to you by Gorilla Glue. Gorilla Glue for the toughest jobs on planet Earth, the official sponsor of Broken Bats. By the way, did you know the all-time hot sauce leader in RBIs is the original Louisiana brand hot sauce? It's like a double play for your mouth, and the Braves certainly need, with a runner at first base and 1 down. That's Louisiana Hot. Buy you some. Jorge Polanco to the plate. Takes a strike.
That home run by Naylor, the 6th he has hit for Seattle out of his 17.
0-1, stroke to the air to center. Coming in now, Michael Harris. Michael under it, makes the catch. And 2 down here in the 8th inning.
And the home run by Suarez earlier was the 7th he's hit for the Mariners out of his 43.
See, that's what they need, is those 2 guys to come along.
They do.
Well, those are the 2 big acquisitions at the deadline. They needed some sticks and added those 2 guys from Arizona. J.P. Crawford sends 1 foul. Well, into the action tonight. They're 3.5 games back of Houston in the West. Houston has a 4-0 lead on Texas. That game's in the top of the 8th inning. So, for the Mariners, it's they can, as long as they win, that'll be sent foul, then they actually benefit from either of those teams losing.
That's a great spot to be in.
Because one's ahead of them in the division, the other one's right behind them in the wild card. Oh, 2 to Crawford. Just missed inside. Into the action this evening. Mariners with the 3rd wild card, and they entered with a half-game lead over the Rangers for the final wild card spot in the AL. They're just a game up on Kansas City and 2 up on Tampa Bay. There's a ball outside. Then you got the Guardians 2.5 back. So you've got 5 teams within 3 games of each other with 1 spot to be had. Mariners, Rangers, Royals, Rays, and Guardians for that final wild card. 2-2. Missed the outside corner, 3-2. Yankees and Red Sox, you wouldn't say they've got a huge lead, but a much more comfortable lead than that for the top two wild card spots. Yankees 5.5, Red Sox 4.5. And those two are separated by a half game in the standings. And they're both looking up at Toronto as a 4-game lead over New York and a 4.5-game lead over Boston.
One out in the bottom of the ninth in Baltimore.
No hitter still intact?
No hitter intact. We've not had one this year, correct?
Correct. We were just talking about that on the last homestand, about how long it's been since an entire Major League Baseball season has come and gone without a no-hitter. Runner goes 3-2, and that's outside for ball 4.
2 out.
I think 2005 is what we said was the last season without a no-hitter league-wide.
Been a long time.
Yeah.
Holiday's man up with 2 out.
Runners at first and second. Meeting at the mound is Sean Murphy is out there chatting with John Brebbia.
It's not a perfect game in order in Baltimore for Yamamoto, the Dodgers. He has walked 2. 1-1 the count.
With the score 9-2 Mariners
just
here.
Little outside ball 2, 2-1.
About to say we could do dual play-by-play.
Oh, Skip used to love to do that. He'd have the monitor on some other game that had playoff implications. He'd be doing both games.
Robles lines one out to third, caught by Brujan out of the air, and that line drive ends the top of the 8th, finally. But a big 3-spot up on the board here in the top of the 8th inning for the Mariners. They got a 3-run homer from Josh Naylor. We go to the bottom of the 8th.
I don't mean to interrupt your meal, but I saw you from across a cafe, and you're the Geico Gecko, right?
In the flesh.
Oh, my goodness. This is huge to finally meet you. I love Geico's fast and friendly claim service.
Well, that's how Geico gets 97% customer satisfaction.
Anyway, that's all. Enjoy the rest of your food.
No worries. So are you just going to watch me eat?
Oh, sorry. Just a little starstruck. I'll be on my way.
If you're going to stick around, just pull up a chair.
You're the best.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
A summer evening is the ideal time to throw on your helmet or boots, grab an ice-cold Mountain Dew with a refreshing citrus kick, and head to the hills for some hiking, mountain biking, and panoramic views you'll be liking. Because raising your heart rate and your elevation deserves the elevated deliciousness of cold refreshment.
With lots to do. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. Give me my good friends, give me a dew.
Do the dew.
After an accident, you may have an x-ray that looks normal, but you're still in pain. That's because soft tissue injuries like sprains and tears don't show up on x-rays. And if an insurance company doesn't see it, they may not believe you're hurt.
When they don't take your pain seriously, we fight back. We know doctors who are experts in diagnosing soft tissue injuries. They can help us prove that your pain is real, and we'll seek to get you paid for all of your future medical expenses.
Farah and Farah, Tampa.
This copyrighted broadcast is presented by authority of the Atlanta Braves and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Atlanta Braves.
Traffic and weather can't keep you up to date on what really matters to you. Make Chuck and Chernoff part of your routine weekdays from 2 to 6 on 680 The Fan, or tell your smart speaker to play 680 The Fan.
Well, the no-hitter is no longer intact. Neither is his shutout. Jackson Holliday hit a 2-out, 2-ball, 1-strike home run in the bottom of the ninth to break up the no-hitter. Caleb Ferguson, the former Pirate, on to pitch for the Mariners, bottom of the 8th.
Well, that's pain right there.
Oh.
1 out from a no-hitter, and you give up a bomb. 2 strikes away. It's 9-2 Mariners here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Ozzie Albies leads it off. Yoshinobu Yamamoto was 1 out away from a no-hitter in Baltimore tonight and gave up a home run to Jackson Holliday. Ozzie's 0 for 3. Pop out. Reached on an error. Then a ground out. And it'll take a first pitch strike. Well, looking like we're going to have a rubber game in this series tomorrow. Again, that'll be a 12:05 Eastern first pitch, 11:05 Central. Here's the 0-1 on the way to Ozzie Albies. Southpaw Ferguson brings it. That swung on and missed, and the bat goes helicoptering into the net above the Mariners' dugout. And that is...
And it's stuck in the net.
That's up to the label in one of those holes in the net. Boy, a fan just jumped up there on the roof of the dugout trying to pull it out, and they're bringing folks to drag him off the top of the dugout. That's a no-no. Can't jump up on the top of the dugout.
Well, at least he retrieved the bat for Ozzie.
One of the ushers sends that back down into the dugout. Meanwhile, Ozzie's got a brand new bat. Oh-2. Ozzie takes the ball low and in the dirt. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Braves Radio Network.
Never miss a pitch of the Braves.
WCNN North Atlanta, a Dickey broadcasting station.
The Fan, and streaming free on the Fan app.
9-2 Mariners, bottom of the 8th inning. Ferguson fires. On a fly ball towards deep right center. To his left, Rodriguez. He'll be caught off by Robles. And the right fielder has it for the first out. We had a game in Cincinnati a month or so ago, right before we went to the Bristol Motor Speedway, where in the final game of that series, one of the Reds players had a bat come out of his hands, and it went into the screen about 25 feet up into the air. I mean, it was almost to the top of the screen and stuck in there, just like that one did. And they couldn't get it down. There's a called strike. So we finished the game with the bat stuck in the screen. And when the game ended, they brought out a cherry picker and sent a guy up there in the bucket to get the thing out. I've not seen that before. Here's the 0-1 pitch on the way to Drake Baldwin. Baldwin fouls one back into the screen. Yeah, that might have been the highest I've ever seen a bat stuck in a net. 0-2 on Drake Baldwin. Braves have been out hit 10-5 in this game. 0-2 misses high. Bunch of finals around Major League Baseball. The Reds defeated the Mets 6-3. And the Phillies got a victory over the Marlins 4-2. 1-2 pitch. Baldwin tips that into the mid for strike 3. Got him on a cutter. Hey, Atlanta, it's the little things that we do together that can make a big difference. Atlanta area Chick-fil-A restaurants are teaming up with the Atlanta Braves Foundation on the Home Plate Project to help fight food insecurity for families in need. Show your support by visiting braves.com/homeplate to learn more about food distributions in your area. Two down for Ha-Sung Kim. And Kim takes a called strike. You can call it a moral victory or whatever you want, but I look at the standings, and while the Braves are not going to win the division, obviously, they're in 4th place, 18 games back of the Phillies into the action tonight. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fouled back. But the Marlins just 1 game ahead of the Braves. And I guarantee you those guys want to pass the Marlins and finish as high in the division as they possibly can.
Sure.
Marlins already defeated tonight. The Braves look like they're well on their way to that same place, trailing 9-2. A 2 weekly chop down the third base line and foul.
I think there's actually some prize money for third place finish. You know, the winner of the World Series gets X amount, runner up, and then then each team in the division down to third place, I think, gets money.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
Here comes the 0-2. Comebacker ramps off the mound. That escapes into center field. And Ha-Sung Kim with a base hit, his second of the game.
It might be a $1.95 gift certificate from Dollar General Store, but
Look, it could be a 6-pack, man. Let's go get it.
Let me look that up.
I thought you were pulling my leg. I thought you had some funny prize you're about to throw out there. Ronald Acuna swings and misses. I might need an advance payment on that 6-pack to get through these next inning and a half. Trail at 9-2. Lefty Ferguson ready to bring his 0-1 to Ronald Acuna. And Ronald fouls it off the inside of his leg. Nationals beat the Cubs at a 2-1. And the Brewers with a 4-1 win over the Pirates. So that lead in the Central now up to 6.5 games for the Brewers. Brewers closing in on 90 wins. They're sitting on 88 after their victory today. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Acuna takes the ball down in the dirt, bounces away from Cal Riley, but holding at first base, Ha-Sung Kim. Padres have gotten into the swing of things tonight. They have a 10-2 lead in Denver against the Rockies. They entered the action 2 games back of the Dodgers. By the way, the Orioles not out of that thing yet. They've got a runner at second base, 2 down in the 9th. 1-2 in the air to right field. And coming in just a step is Victor Robles, makes a chest-high catch. That ends the bottom of the 8th. We have completed 8 here in Atlanta. We go to the top of the 9th inning, all Mariners, 9-2.
Braves fan. I don't mean to interrupt your meal, but I love Geico's fast and friendly claim service.
Well, that's how Geico gets 97% customer satisfaction.
Yeah. I'll let you get back to your food.
So are you just going to watch me eat?
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
Here we go. Count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
This is incredible.
Watch your local NFL game live all season long.
And he's in for a touchdown.
Visit ParamountPlus.com/NFL to get started today.
For full details, including terms and conditions, visit unlock.com/legal. Call 1-888-780-6854 to speak with a representative today. Actor portrayal. Terms and conditions apply.
Lisa, thanks for having me over. Your new kitchen is gorgeous. How'd you find the money to do it? We worked with this great company, Unlock. They help you unlock the future value of your home to get the cash you need today. So it's a home equity loan? No, it's not a loan at all. There's no monthly payments and no interest charges ever. And you can use the money however you want. We were able to redo our kitchen and pay off our credit card debt. Wow, Jack and I could really use this to finally pay off our old student loan debt. How do I get started? It's easy. Just give him a call or go to unlock.com.
Call 1-888-780-6854 to unlock the value in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Use the money for home improvements, to pay off debt, or to add to your retirement fund. It's up to you. Visit unlock.com. That's unlock.com or call 1-888-780
the Braves. When the Braves are not on at night, hey, let's talk college football. Join me for the Buck Belue Show with Kelly Kroll weeknights from 6 to 8 on 680 The Fan.
We've reached the 9th inning here in Atlanta. It's a 9-2 lead for Seattle. Still Brebbia on the mound for the Braves.
Okay, got to the bottom of it.
Okay.
All the teams that got into the postseason got a postseason share.
Right. But you'd have to reach the postseason to get any kind of monetary share, correct? Rivas takes a strike.
Dodgers won the World Series. They got the top dollar, $477,000 plus per player. You know, you vote on how many shares.
Mm-hmm. There's a called strike.
That's a full share. Then the Mets, who were the runner-up in the National League in the NLCS, they got $179,000. Almost $180,000 per share.
Oh, too high and outside, 1-2.
And then the Phillies got, I don't care about the number. The Phillies got a number. Then the Padres got a number. Then the Braves got a number.
1-2 pulled foul on the right field line.
The Braves got defeated in 2 games. They were eliminated in the, what was that? The
wild card round, yeah.
So the Braves, 86 shares. Wow. 9,500 apiece.
Ball outside, 2-2. It pays to be a winner, doesn't it?
Braves awarded the most shares of any team, American or national. So, yeah. So it went down to 4 teams.
2-2 high and outside, 3-2. Well, of course, those shares are certainly deserved and earned and necessary. Because, I mean, you think about a player and their compensation. They're compensated for the regular season.
Correct.
It covers their 162 games for that season. 3-2 pitch, a swing and a miss. And he strikes out Rivas, 1 down here in the 9th inning. So the deeper you go, the bigger the postseason share. And then you win the whole thing, you get the largest share.
This is number 5, Harry Ford, and then for the Mariners.
Here comes Harry Ford. I wonder if his parents decided, okay, we're going to call him Harry, or if he decided that himself because his name is Harrison Ford.
Yeah.
And Ford takes a called strike. I mean, they might have just gone with Harrison.
Saved him a lot of grief, I guess.
Exactly. That, or he was getting grief, and he said, you know what, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of everybody calling me Han Solo. There's the 0-1 pitch. That'll be swung on, missed. 0-2 on Harry Ford. Ford, one of their top prospects, and he's from the Atlanta area. He is out of North Cobb High School. Just 22 years old. Former 12th overall pick in the 2021 draft out of high school. He was out there last night in the 7th inning, struck out. That was his debut. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Ford with a ground ball out to third, picked back there by the third baseman, Vidal Brujan, and his throw across bounces over in time for the out. 2 down here in the 9th. Do you have a favorite Harrison Ford role?
Probably Indiana Jones.
It's a good one.
One of those.
Fugitive is a really good one.
Outstanding.
Two down for Cal Raleigh. And Riley cuts it loose and misses.
Yeah, Fugitive was very good.
Yeah, it was a really good movie. 9-2 Mariners as we're in the top of the 9th. Oh, one from Brevia. And he missed up and in. 1 ball and 1 strike on Cal Raleigh. One is absolutely tattooed. That's a no-doubter into the upper deck of the chop house for his 52nd home run. He put on a show here for the home run derby. Nothing was as impressive, I don't think, as that one was. And that went into one of those doorways in the 2nd level of the chop house. Make it 10-2 Seattle.
I'll give him this too, Ben. There was no doubt off the crack of the bat where that was going. And there was no standing and watching and, you know, admiring himself, preening. He just ran around the bases.
That'll be sent foul. Yeah, ran around the bases for the 52nd time this year. Goodness.
It's like football coaches. When a guy scores a touchdown, they always preach, hey, act like you've done it before. Well, he's done it a lot.
0-1. Rodriguez swings and misses. Mariners, the 4th team across Major League Baseball to have a double-digit run total tonight.
It's happening every night across baseball.
Mm-hmm.
People running out of pitching, people tired.
2 to Rodriguez, a reach hit a miss for strike 2. No, that's strike 3, my bad. And that ends the top of the 9th, fortunately. That home run by Cal Raleigh hit a mile. And that makes it a 10-2 game. By the way, that went 4.
So, I was just parking my car, and then I saw you. The Gecko. Huge fan.
I'm always honored to meet fans out in the wild.
The honor is mine. I just love being able to file a claim in under 2 minutes with the Geico app.
Well, the Geico app is top-notch.
I know you get asked this all the time, but could you sign it?
Sign what? The app? Yeah, sure.
Oh, that means so much. Oh, it rubbed off the screen when I touched it. Could you sign it again?
Anything to help, I suppose.
You're the best.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
You can't count on much these days.
No way, Jim. This is incredible.
But you can always count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
Here we go. This time for real.
Watch your local NFL game live every Sunday, all the way through the AFC Championship game.
And he's in for a touchdown.
Visit ParamountPlus.com/NFL to get started today and count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
Before you accept an insurance settlement for damage to your car, think about this. An accident stays on your car's history permanently, whether it was repaired or not. And if you try to sell it, a potential buyer can easily look it up and try to offer you less. That's diminished value. That's value you're entitled to. Value we fight for. Put our experience to work for you. Farah and Farah.
Tampa.
Checking that grows with you. Get Truist One Checking today. Truist Bank. Member FDIC.
Remember the good old days when baseball in Atlanta was an adventure? Book your stay today at omnihotels.com/Atlanta, because some things are too good not to relive.
The same station you go to during the baseball season is the same one you need during football season. Join me, Chris Domino, and Nick Cellini every weekday from 10 to 2 at 680 The Fan or the Fan app.
Your friendly neighborhood slider man is in the game. Former Brave Luke Jackson. Detroit, Texas, and Seattle on the year. All told, 3 teams, 2-5, a 4.43 ERA.
Here's his first pitch to Michael Harris, which is a little bit inside. Ball 1.
A major part of the bullpen for the Braves in the 21 World Championship season.
1-0 to Harris, reach and a miss, 1-1.
Part of the night shift, they call themselves.
Yeah, those are good days. Those were really good days. Luke Raley into the game in left field. He takes over for Randy Arozarena. Ball outside of Harris. It's a 10-2 lead for the Mariners as they have hit 5 home runs tonight, 2 by Rodriguez, 1 by Riley, 1 by Naylor, 1 by Suarez. 2-1 pitch and a fly ball to center. To his right, Julio Rodriguez is there, makes the catch, 1 down. You know, I was thinking during the break, we were talking about Harrison Ford. You know, another good role that he had recently. Did you watch any of the Yellowstone spinoff 1923?
I watched that first season, yes.
I thought he had a great role. They had the 2 previous, kind of the prequel seasons, and he was in the 1923. I thought he was terrific in that.
You know,
there's a call. So he and Helen Mirren.
She's great.
Yeah, she was fantastic.
When you're in as many good movies as Harrison Ford's in, it's kind of hard to separate their characters, but he was able to do that and is able to.
Mm-hmm. Going to be followed up by Murphy 0-2.
In just about every film, and including 1923.
Yeah, that was a good series. Oh, 2 on Sean Murphy. Going to have ourselves a rubber game tomorrow. 0-2 up and in. 1 ball, 2 strikes. I got some news for you. There's a 1-2 pitch on the way. Murphy takes the ball inside.
Oklahoma beating Michigan.
The Orioles won.
Oh, my gosh, really?
Yeah. They won 4-3.
Oh, wow.
There's the 2-2 pitch. Reach and a miss by Murphy for strike 3.
Wow.
Dodgers were 1 out from a no-hitter tonight. Yamamoto went 8 2/3 no-hit innings, then gave up a home run to Jackson Holliday to give up the no-hitter and the shutout, but the Orioles weren't finished, and they scored 4 runs in the bottom of the 9th to stun the Dodgers. That'll be lifted down the left field line by Brujan and foul. Trinan took the loss for the Dodgers. Unbelievable. So they went 2 up and 2 down in the ninth as there was a strikeout and a flyout. So they thought they're about to have a no-hitter. Bruhan sends one foul. Then Holiday homered. Then a double. And then there was a hit by pitch. Then a wild pitch, a walk, another walk. My goodness. Then a single to win the game. That just came off the rails.
Crazy. That's 5 losses in a row for L.A.
0-2 pitch, and Bruhan lines one out to the second baseman, Leo Rivas, who stabs it for the out, and that ends the game. So the Braves drop this one 10-2 to the Mariners. This game was tied at 2 going into the 7th, and then the Mariners just opened the floodgates after that. And they pound out 5 homers and win it 10-2. Back with the totals after this.
Swing into action this baseball season with Prize Picks, the official daily fantasy sports partner of the Atlanta Braves. The app is simple. Pick more or less on at least 2 players for a shot to win up to 1,000 times your cash. Download the Prize Picks app today and use code BRAVES to get $50 instantly when you play $5. That's code BRAVES on Prize Picks to get $50 instantly when you play $5. Prize Picks. Run your game. Must be present in certain states. Visit prizepicks.com for restrictions and details.
Developers, engineers, and planners, do you have a project that needs a cultural resources survey? This is Grace Barenton with Wiregrass Archaeology. We're based in Mobile, Alabama, the birthplace of Hank Aaron. In 18 years of business, we've completed over 1,000 projects across the Southeast. We do
I don't mean to interrupt your meal, but I love Geico's fast and friendly claim service.
Well, that's how Geico gets 97% customer satisfaction.
Yeah. I'll let you get back to your food.
So are you just going to watch me eat?
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
Here we go. Count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
This is incredible.
Watch your local NFL game live all season long.
And he's in for a touchdown.
Visit ParamountPlus.com/NFL to get started today.
A summer evening is the ideal time to throw on your helmet or boots, grab an ice-cold Mountain Dew Baja Blast with a wave of tropical lime flavor, and head to the hills for some hiking, mountain biking, and panoramic views you'll be liking. Because raising your heart rate and your elevation deserves the elevated deliciousness of cold refreshment.
Lots to do. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. Give me my good friends, give me a dew.
Do the dew.
When you've been in a crash and your mind's racing.
When you've fallen in a store and are blaming yourself.
When you've been hurt at work and you don't know what to do.
Or if you've been the victim of a medical mistake, we've got you.
We've got what it takes to prove a case that the insurance companies can't ignore.
With decades of experience and a track record of winning for our clients.
Farah and Farah, Tampa.
For full details, including terms and conditions, visit unlock.com/legal. Call 1-888-780-6854 to speak with a representative today. Actor portrayal. Terms and conditions apply.
Lisa, thanks for having me over. Your new kitchen is gorgeous. How'd you find the money to do it? We worked with this great company, Unlock. They help you unlock the future value of your home to get the cash you need today. So it's a home equity loan? No, it's not a loan at all. There's no monthly payments and no interest charges ever. And you can use the money however you want. We were able to redo our kitchen and pay off our credit card debt. Wow, Jack and I could really use this to finally pay off our old student loan debt. How do I get started? It's easy. Just give him a call or go to unlock.com.
Call 1-888-780-6854 to unlock the value in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Use the money for home improvements, to pay off debt, or to add to your retirement fund. It's up to you. Visit unlock.com. That's unlock.com. Or call 1-888-780-6854 now to get started.
Chelsea here, ready to upgrade your windows or patio doors? Right now during the Renewal by Anderson's Big BOGO event, buy one, get one 40% off, plus zero money down, zero payments, and 0% interest for 18 months. At Renewal by Anderson, our Acclaim Impact Replacement windows are built for Florida homes and designed to help you save money on your energy bills by maintaining indoor temperatures year-round. Offer expires September 30th. Restrictions apply. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free design consultation. License number CGC 1527613. injury.
Guys, by now you've heard me talk about Collars & Co., makers of the dress collar polo. They've already sold over 1 million of these amazing shirts. Well, Collars & Co. just came out with the new Maverick Performance Blazer. This blazer is sharp and wrinkle resistant, so you can travel anywhere with it. Just throw it in your bag and it will remain wrinkle-free. It even comes with security zip pockets, a sunglasses loop, and an optional pocket square. So visit collarsandco.com and use code TIKI for 20% off at collarsandco.com.
Sick and tired of going to the dentist? Time to shake things up. At a Smile Generation trusted practice, we know for a fact that what's happening in your mouth affects the rest of your body. This mouth-body connection is why we take a more connected approach to bring dental and whole-body health together to provide you with the best care possible. Because when it comes to your health, you deserve the best. Find a practice nearby that connects dental with medical with you for confidence unleashed. Visit smilegeneration.com/confidence.
Second. Michael, seriously, is that your Ford Bronco?
Yeah, a customized Bronco Raptor.
What do you like about it?
It's a great drive, comfortable, lots of smart tech, and it's ready for just about any adventure. And I look good in it.
No matter where you go to find your next adventure, find it in a smart and rugged Ford Bronco or Bronco Sport SUV. For great offers, see your local Ford dealer. Proud sponsor of your Atlanta Braves.
The official hotel partner of your Atlanta Braves, Omni Hotel at the Battery Atlanta, is more than just a stay. We're your clubhouse, where everyone knows your name. Book your stay at omnihotels.com/Battery Atlanta.
Stream Braves baseball in crystal clear HD on the Fan app. Now with Apple CarPlay, so you can get it directly through your dashboard. Download the Fan app now.
Mariners win the night 10-2 over the Braves, even up the series to a rubber game tomorrow. That'll be a quick turnaround. Final game of this series tomorrow afternoon at 12:05 Eastern. So our Braves Radio Network coverage will begin at 10:50 a.m. Eastern tomorrow morning. The first pitch Joe and I will have will be at 12:05 Eastern, 11:05 Central. Right-hander Louis Castillo gets the ball for the Mariners. He's 8-8 with a 3.94 ERA. Spencer Strider on the mound for the Braves. He's 5-12 with a 4.97 ERA. So for the guys back in studio tonight, that's Joe Virgin and Lucas Kochevar. Also for Joe Simpson and our producer-engineer Jonathan Chadwick, I'm Ben Ingram saying so long and good evening from Truist Park in Atlanta, Georgia. Final score, Mariners 10, Braves 2. Stay tuned for the Hyundai postgame show coming up right now with Baird Salih.
Thank you very much, Ben. Sleep fast. Let's get to our Xfinity play of the game, and it came courtesy of the bat of Matt Olson. His solo home run in the bottom of the fourth got the Braves on the board. It went 459 feet. Introducing the 5-year price guarantee from Xfinity. Get one consistent internet price for the next 5 years. No contracts, no curveballs. Totals, highlights, and sound from the clubhouse. Coming up after the break, you're listening to the Hyundai postgame show on the Atlanta Braves Radio Network.
Thanks for listening to Atlanta Braves Baseball on the Braves Radio Network, lit by Louisiana Hot Sauce. This broadcast of Atlanta Braves Baseball is a presentation of the Atlanta Braves and Dickey Broadcasting Company, Atlanta.